I just want to sit with you and converse with you, connect with you, enlighten you, teach you, and learn something from you. Madam Merkaba, I'm so grateful for your love and your support. It means so much for me. You've been with me through many, many things, silently and publicly. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my light. Madam Merkaba. Well, hello, hello, hello. I wanted to stop by here tonight and, of course, talk about some stuff, as I always do. And kind of just, say what's on my mind and leave it. Of course, before I get into this, I want to give a shout out to my supporters, gifters, kindred spirits. I think I'm just going to stick saying kindred spirits. People who have love for me and, who loves me. And I love you right on back. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to talk about some stuff that may be touchy as usual. You know, I can't go with I can't go into what I assume people think about me. To keep myself stress free and you know focused. I can't think about what other people may think about me or how they may feel about me. Of course, I've never been that way. Going into me escorting, me doing the cam shows, like I never cared. As long as I lived my life without harming other people, that's all that mattered. I learned when I was young, honey, that all actions have consequences. And of course, we're in Saturn return right now. So, what better time to talk about consequences and repercussions? So, I want to take you guys back just a little bit. And I'm going to really try to keep this video under an hour. We'll even say 30 minutes, honey. I just finished eating a Buddha bowl, and I need to finish organizing some stuff in my living room. So I never came on to YouTube with the intention of fighting with people. Where I'm from, honey, Stockton, California, bitch, people squared up. Like there was no that fighting over the phone stuff. There was no fighting over that. Well, clearly the internet, honey. But that wasn't me. Like growing up, my life was not easy. Feeling different. I was not abused. Thank God. I was not. You know, my home was a safe place for me. But you know, it was still hard. Like I said, being different and people not really understanding you, going into being spiritually inclined, going into being trans, intersex, whatever the case they may be. But me being different, it made me feel different. And anyway, so like I said, people never understood me. And a lot of my struggles and stuff, I kept to myself, right? I was not that person that had a traumatic life and I acted out, right? A lot of people, they go through stuff, whether it's isolation, whether it's depression, whatever, and they act out. They attack people, they attack things. Um, you see, you see examples of this all around the news currently. Back in the day, people. I'm sure people that acted out, going to jail, going to prison, going to juvenile hall. These are people acting out um, from their trauma. And so, like I said, I always knew that there's an inner world and an outer world, right? And the chaos that goes on in the inner world will only reflect in the outer world if you do not control it in the inner world. So once again, me isolating myself from people, person, place, or things kept me calm. Once again, not doing drugs, not popping pills, not partying, not having sex, not drinking, and I'm going to also say this too. I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to say, forgive me for expressing myself and my feelings real, right? Not sugarcoating it, not making it comfortable for people. Because as I said before, when I was dealing with my trauma, honey, no one or nothing made it comfortable for me. I had to face whatever it is that I was dealing with, and I had to deal with it either in silence or go see a therapist. And I did. I started seeing a therapist at 19. But either way, like I said, forgive me for expressing my opinions about people, my trauma with people who look like me. You know, Forgive me for once again expressing how I feel and not taking it back. And even right now, honey, I don't give a fuck. Like I said before, I say what I feel. I don't say everything that comes to my mind, but I definitely say what needs to be released. And so I know in that process, people who are still in that traumatic experience or who's gone through that traumatic experience will take offense to the things that you say. Bella, can you go over there? Can you go over there? I'm doing YouTube right now. I'm doing YouTube right now, honey. Can you go over there? Can you go over there? Bella. So, go over there. So, like I said, I never came, before I got on YouTube, I worked through my issues, right? Once again, 19 years old, you know, I believe I first came on YouTube when I was like 21. Like I said, I never, ever, ever came on here with the intentions of, once again, fighting with people, being drama with people. Girl, that just wasn't my thing. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Okay. I'm only a fighter when I need to be. And honestly, fighting for me is fighting for my peace of mind. How others live their life and how others choose to be does not concern me, right? And I've always been that way. And when I have an issue with something, it's typically when people try to make their business your business. And although you're trying to say, that's your concern, not mine. Once again, they seem to like push it in your face to make it your business. And once again, that's why I'm a solo person. I don't deal with people like that, honey. My circle is very, very small. And once again, that's how I have a peace of mind. But once again, speaking my truth, coming here to help people who were possibly dealt with the same struggles, because I don't think that certain races of people have only struggles. I don't think that certain genders of people only have struggles. I don't think certain orientation of people have struggles. Like I think everybody have the same or similar struggles, regardless of sexual identity, gender identity, race, and all this other stuff. I think people who are traumatized, I think people who have yet to work through their trauma, I think they don't see it that way. But I definitely do not think that trauma and or experiences are based solely only on your gender, race, ethnicity, etc. I don't feel that. And so once again, coming here across the boards, once I decided to get on YouTube and say, listen, let me start doing work with people, I came from a place of healing. You know, Before I got on YouTube, once again, I went to therapy. Before I got on YouTube, I invested time and energy on healing myself. And when I tell you that it is a process, it is a process. Nowadays, people will be going through a breakup. People will be going through heartache. They'll be going through a loss. And instead of coping and learning how to deal with that loss, they will then come across if they're here to teach people something. And once again, it's trauma bleeding into trauma, bleeding into trauma. And it's why the cycle never ends. And so, once again, before I decided to come to YouTube, all my junk, all the shit I dealt with, bitch, I sat down with a therapist, okay, consecutively, okay, for 1 year, okay. That means once a week for 1 year. You do how many sessions that is? $120 a session. That's what I was doing when I was shaking my ass, shaking a titty or two, getting a client come over and pay me, honey. I wasn't spending my money on drugs and alcohol and whatever the hell's people spending money on. And once again, I'm not judging people. This is my experience. And that's the thing too. I don't really understand about people. When people speak about their experience and they're not threatening you, they're not putting a gun up to your head, they're not saying, bitch, you better be like me too. People will try to spin the narrative as if you're attacking them and bullying them. And it's like, I can just speak from my perspective. I just speak from me not coming from an easy life, me not being born with a silver spoon in my mouth, me not having an easy life, and to go through my experiences sober. Like, there's no excuse for anybody else. As I said before, I don't think that anybody have a more rough life than anyone else. I think that the universe give you experiences based on your ability to survive them. It is a setup for you to excel. But for some reason, when we came down here into this third dimension, we got so caught up in the victimization. Poor me, I was abused. Poor me, I was slapped. Poor me, nobody likes me. Poor me, I was bullied. And it's like, honey, we all have these stories. Like I said, I'm victorious over my experiences. I'm victorious over my domestic abuse. I'm victorious over my issues with parental images. Okay. Like I said, I went through my experiences being bullied for being different in high school, middle school, elementary, bullied, afraid, going into middle school, afraid to go to classes because Black people were calling me the F word. Black people were calling me punk, sissies, and faggots. And I was afraid that I was going to get my ass beat by them. So I was cutting school. I was cutting classes to where my grandmother had to come up there. My mom came up there sometimes. And because I wasn't a snitch, as my brother would always say, I wasn't a snitch, I would be like, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling well. And so I took that L versus me coming. I said, oh my God, I was being bullied. People are attacking me. And I don't think I was bold enough to really speak on me being bullied until high school. And that's when I felt like I got my motherfucking power back. Okay. That's when I was hanging around with people who were physically those people and mentally those people and emotionally those people. So once again, not, being exposed to that stuff, being, exposed to people who were teenage alcoholics, teenage sex addicts, teenage pill poppers, weed smokers, and really, really thinking about it like, that's not going to help me. Regardless of what I was going through, I'm like, bitch, that's a temporary fix. Like, whatever it is that I'm dealing with, I want a permanent, long-term solution. I don't want something that, first of all, is going to cost money. And then second of all, for it to be temporary. And that's how I be kind of thinking with like the gas price shit right now. Like, people are so upset about gas prices being $6 a gallon and shit. But I'm like, y'all will actually spend $40 or $50 for liquor. Girl, that's poisonous water. Y'all will actually go out here and buy alcohol for $20 a bottle, $100 a bottle, $300, $400, $500. I got a tequila over here that's $600 that was gifted to me. And people actually buy this shit to drink it. So it's like, y'all complaining about shit that's a priority, but you're not complaining about shit that's not? Like, I would be more enraged about the fact that there's liquor in a store that I gotta pay fucking all this money to kill myself off, to fuck up my liver, to fuck up my esophagus, to fuck up my intestines, to fuck up my kidney, to fuck up my bladder. Like, I'll be more enraged about that than fucking $6 gas prices. Like, what the fuck you need the gas price to be low for anyway? To go clubbing? To go hang out with people who are going to talk about you when you leave any motherfucking way? Let us talk about it right now. To go to a job where nobody really, you don't really want to be there? Like, what are you really complaining about? The universe will always take care of you. And like I said, I'm speaking of the people that are spiritually inclined. If you're not spiritually inclined, you're not spiritually awake, you don't understand this talk. If you're still in your spiritual slumber and you're still spiritually dead, you're not going to understand anything that I'm fucking saying on any of my videos. And like I said, that's why I don't apologize. If you know, you know. If you don't know, honey, this ain't for you. And I'm not going to dumb myself down. I'm not going to put myself back into a deep sleep. Unsee what I've seen. Unlearn what I've learned. Because it does not make you comfortable. You're so used to being dumbed down. You're so used to being, put in. Bella, this girl lost her damn mind. You don't eat no damn plastic spoon. So, like I said, that was mine. That was me. I believe in high school is when I first bought my first set of crystals. There was a book. Actually, oh my God, I was in middle school. There was a place you can buy gemstones for $1, and they'll send you a whole bunch of gemstones. You'll pay $1, and I think it was if you decided to keep the gemstones a month later, you had to pay like $6.95 or something. It was something crazy. But once again, that's when I started learning myself in high school. High school is when I really started learning myself because I was like, bitch, you're about to be 18 years old. And when you turn 18, bitch, you got to go. You got to get the fuck out that house. And so, once again, the trauma that I dealt with, the issues that I dealt with, the isolation I dealt with that because I trusted the universe. I trusted ancestors. Once again, when you're born with this shit, you're born with this shit. Nobody has to teach you how to. They can show you how to properly connect with, but they can't show you how to do it. Bitch, it's in you. When you know yourself, you know who you are. You know where you come from. You know where you're going. And once again, I was always going into even my family. I was always with my maternal family. That's the family that I grew up with that I saw a lot. At least once a week. Going to family reunions and stuff. I love to sit down with the older people and hear their stories and see old pictures. Like that made me excited. Like going to one of my auntie's house and she had these albums of people like from the 70s, and it was so amazing to me to be like, wow, this is 2001 and you got pictures from 1971. Like what? And 1963 and like I was really blown away by this stuff. Yeah, I was really, really blown away by all of that. So like I said, that stuff amazed me. And even going into, a great aunt of mine, or actually I think she was actually my grandfather's auntie, my auntie Iona. She was my grandfather's auntie. She was like a very sweet woman. But she would just always, anyway, just give us good stuff. Give us stuff to motivate us stuff. She was probably the nicest one too, out of all my great aunties and great great aunties, honey. All these other people, girl, they were rude as fuck. They didn't give a fuck, girl. They cussed you out. But anyway, so like I said, I just thought about all this stuff growing up. And that's where I thought about, once again, take responsibility for myself at 12 years old. 12 years old, honey. And my mom got all this shit in storage, honey. Like, I'm literally going to go to that storage unit and I'm going to get out all my letters that I wrote in the 6th grade and stuff and share them with you guys. So you guys know that, bitch, I'm not making this shit up. Like, I literally at 12 years old was like, I need to take accountability and responsibility for myself. I need to understand, because I wanted to be emancipated at 14. That's when I really was like, bitch, it's time for me to become a grown-ass woman. Get the fuck out this house. But that's when I was like, I need to take accountability and responsibility for myself. And I need to learn myself. I need to learn what's good for me and what's not good for me. And of course, I would say these little prayer stuff, God, please, take things from me that ain't for me. Protect me, God. Keep the enemy away from me. And friends will fall off. Like people who, it was just crazy, y'all. And I'm sitting here looking back. It was fucking crazy. So once again, and then also, going into, once again, me not wanting to be an a drug abuser, alcoholic, or anything as a teenager, my body was still developing, and I knew that. Right, we learned that in middle school. We learned that in high school. So I was like, bitch, I don't want my neck to start growing out. Once again, being somebody who had a good imagination, like I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna smoke weed one time, and now my nose is gonna start growing to the left, or my lungs is gonna perforate. I think that's during the time where um Ron, what's his name, Reverend Ron, was like he used to smoke weed, and he smoked weed, and he popped one of his lungs. So I was like, oh bitch, yeah, I really don't want to do that shit. And then I had cousins who would get high, and rest in peace. One of them is not here no more. One of them actually has only one of his intestines right now. But they used to drink, smoke that shit, drink, and honey, they would just go on this little tangents, and I was like, "Ooh, girl, they can possess." Like I don't want that shit. And so I just thought about all that stuff, right? And then I thought about my future. Like, I get on these drugs, I become addicted to these drugs. Now I want this top paying job. Now they're like, okay, bitch, you can't work this job because you smoke weed. Then it's like, fuck, I done lost all that money because I wanted to get high. So that's why I was just like thinking about all this stuff, right? And once again, thinking about it for me, I never thought I'd be on YouTube. I never thought I would be doing things with people. Like, when I was in high school and shit, I thought, okay, bitch, I'm gonna get older. I'm gonna find a man. I'm gonna be a secret, wife behind the scenes, and it's just gonna be me, my husband, my children. I'm gonna see my family when I need to be, and that's it. I wasn't even planning on having friends, honestly, because bitch, I knew with friends you got drama. Like going into high school, gossiping and shit. Did you hear about Adam? Did you hear about Alexis? So I was like, bitch, I don't even think I want friends. And even thinking about it now, when I was a freshman in high school, they had mint condoms, and they were giving everybody condoms because the girl, I went to a ghetto school, girl. I went to like 4 different high schools, y'all, but this one was the ghettoest of the ghettoest, honey. And everybody was popping up pregnant at 14, and girl, oh, it was sad. It's sad to even think about it. But honey, when I tell you I popped open that condom because I didn't have no chewing gum, I'm chewing on that damn condom. And people who I didn't even talk, yeah, I never even was cool with these people. Like we never said hi, kiss my ass, fuck you, your mama too. Nothing. I put the condom in my mouth. I'm chewing on this condom because it's minty, and I didn't have no gum. I was a weird person, but bitch, I didn't give a fuck. Girl, telling the teacher that I'm chewing on a damn condom. Girl, I can't believe they called me to that fucking office just to be like, we got reports that you were chewing on condoms. Like, okay, what's the problem? Like, bitch, I'm chewing on a condom in my motherfucking mouth. It's in my mouth. So, bitch, I was just pissed off. So, of course, I told my mama. While mama's asking me why was I doing it, I explained to her why. My brother is like, you a motherfucker. You a motherfucking ass. And of course, people already was calling me gay and shit. So, they were already like, the motherfucker need a dick in the mouth, So they were already, oh my God, I remember after that too. Like there was these little Sureño boys, honey, and they would always be like, you gonna give me some sucky sucky? Oh, girl, some weird shit. But anyway, so, like I said, they were just snitching. So I was like, bitch, let me keep this shit to myself. And I think I only had like two good friends by the time I left that high school. Arnishka and a girl named Bethany. And her dad was actually our English teacher. And mama was so humble. Mama could have been that girl, but mama was so humble. And I was just like, oh my God, a beautiful person too, y'all. And she was like, woo, girl. I think at that time I was like 5 foot. I think I was 5'7", 5'8" in my freshman year of high school. And yeah, honey, mama was like 6 feet tall. And they called her Big Booby Bethany because she was big chested girl. But mama was very friendly. And mama told me to go get my tongue pierced. She had her tongue pierced. I was like, bitch, I want my tongue pierced. And she's like, go get it in. But anyway, so like I said, I always saw people go through their issues, and I'm like, I don't want to go through that. So Spirit would just kind of give me these ideas like, bitch, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that a lot. And so I did it. I stayed on track. And even going into school, like I said, I was cutting school because I was being bullied. And I would cut classes. And so I was failing my freshman and sophomore year. Not because I didn't know what I was doing, but because I was cutting classes. I was being fucking bullied. And that's when, honey, I was like, I need to get my shit together because my older brother was all like, you gonna be a bum, you gonna be a low life, you gonna be 40 years old, you gonna be a virgin, you gonna be at home with mama, she gonna have to cook and clean for you at 40. And I would just see this shit playing over all over in my head, y'all. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't think so. And so anyway, I made myself. That's when the shit started getting serious, shock. So I was like, bitch, it's time to get up and get out and get something. So I want to say my sophomore year to my senior year is when I was really putting in shit, y'all. Like I was looking up shit online, going to the library. What's the youngest you can get a job at? I want to be a paralegal. How did I go about doing that? So anyway, and I remember I think for like my 16th birthday, I had a board. I did a presentation. Y'all, that was so crazy. Papa come along and said she remember that. I did a board, y'all, for people to pay for me to do this online course because the online course did not ask for your ID. They just said your name and your address and you get a certificate. So, bitch, I was like, I want to go to school for being a paralegal. Now I want to be a private investigator. Anyway, that didn't work out. But I remember for my birthday, I was like, y'all, I don't need no birthday. I don't need no birthday presents. I just need y'all to send a check or money order to this school right here and say you're putting it in my name and tell them you're paying for my course. And I remember my auntie was like, you can't go there at 16. And I was like, yes, you could. And she was like, no, you can't. I was like, yes, you can. She said, no, you cannot take any of that. So anyway, we kind of got into an argument. But fast forwarding, like I said, I did not want to unload my junk onto people. Like even going into me dating, like in high school and when I first got out of high school, having my first boyfriend while I was still in high school, like that kind of just happened. Like I was like, before I meet up with someone and unload my trauma onto them, like I want to make sure I'm in a good space. Like I said, this was always my mind frame. Even being friends with people, like I was like, I don't want to bring my trauma into people's lives. Like life is already so fucked up. And if I've been through what I've been through and I didn't tell people what I've been through, then I can imagine what they all are going through. And I just started looking at people like, yeah, that person's happy, but they probably got abused. They probably got, whatever. I would just think about this with people and I would see people. Not even knowing that I was even tapping in neither, because there was a girl in particular who was being violated actually. And like I said, I would always look at this and I was like, yeah, she's acting like she's happy, but mama's covering up something. And what was that song called? Somebody, TLC, Unpretty, but there was another song that came out too. And they were talking about people covering up their feelings and shit. So I would always think about that. So like I said, when I became old enough, right, I moved out at 17 and a half. That's when I was like, it's time for me to start working on me. And of course, I got distracted. People start coming into my life, trying to be messy as fuck, girl. But I ended up graduating from high school, not living in the house with my parents. And my mom was like, you're going to probably drop out of school. Nope, I graduated. Leaving there, going to work a job. I had a job. Like, girl, everything was good. And then finally, like I said, when I became 19, I was like, bitch, now it's time for me to invest in a therapist. Because somebody was like, yeah, there's things that you've dealt with subconsciously that you think you forgot about, and they're there. And so I was really like, really? And I think I came across a book by one of these psychologists, well-known people too. I think he was the Indian guy. Yeah, he was the Indian guy. I don't remember his name though. But I came across this book and it was speaking about that. So I was like, let me go to a therapist. Let me go to a psychologist. And of course, I met one. At first, mama was trying to push shit on me and, maybe you're feeling this type of way because God wasn't intended for you to be this way. And I was just like, so God made a birth defect inside my mom's uterus? Is that what you're trying to say? Because my mama was an alcoholic, My mama didn't stress out when she was pregnant. My mama didn't pop pills. My mama didn't even take aspirin when she was pregnant with us, honey. Hello? She was into herbal remedies. My grandfather and all that stuff, honey, they were very into old superstition, honey, coming from the South and shit, honey. Like, girl, and in Oregon and shit, girl. They wasn't into no popping aspirin and the prox and all this shit, girl. They knew about the old good shit, Epsom salt and all that good shit. So that's what, once again, my mom was on when she was pregnant. So I was like, the fuck? So let me find somebody else. And then that's when things started unlocking for me. And it's so weird how your mind unlock things too. It's so weird because once again, when the mind is unlocked, then the heart can think and speak clearly. So once again, well, that's why I don't want to drink and smoke because I even learned going into like caffeinated drinks. Caffeinated drinks overstimulate your brain. It actually slows down the oxygen function in your brain, which of course affects your heart. If you didn't know that, now you know. You do your research on that. So I was like, bitch, like I was just blown away by all that. So once again, learning about myself and thinking, when I'm fighting with people, maybe it's me. When someone calling me the F word, maybe it's not really them. Maybe it's me making them think it's okay to call me the F word. Because I'm not gonna fight them for calling me out my name. And of course, that's not the case anyway, because you don't fight people for their opinions. It is about them. Because if somebody is broken or somebody is not in a state of understanding, then they will project onto you what they're feeling. So anything that someone says to do to you is not about you, it's about them. They call you a bitch, they call you a faggot, they call you a trainer, nigga, whatever. It's about them, it's not about you. And so this is when I learned that. Like, it's not about me. So these people have trauma, and now I'm afraid because this man was abused by his mama and his daddy. And he was taught that by people who should have protected him and should have loved him. Then something can go off in his mind and attack me and just get rid of me. And then, of course, there's some things started coming up about Gwen Arajo and other people of trans experience or LGBT, and they were being taken out. I was like, oh my God, like, oh, girl, this is creepy as fuck. So it really is not the fact that it's not gay bashing or trans bashing. It's about these people are really not comfortable with themselves. They don't understand themselves. And something in us resonate with them, and they're not comfortable with that. Whether it's an attraction or them identifying with us. And even right now, you gotta see that with the non-binary people. And I won't take that back. Years ago, those are the people that were interested in the trans woman, but secretly they over here trying to put on stockings and leggings and shit. Anyway, you know, or people husbands cross-dressing behind the scenes when a wife go out of town, daddy putting on her drawers and panties and rubbing on himself and saying, I got my wife panties on. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, I just learned a lot about myself. And once again, me all these years not doing drugs, me all these years not drinking, me all these years not doing anything to harm myself because of other people's understanding. And if I was a narcissistic person, I would say that would be one thing that I would be proud of being narcissistic on, or having that T. Like, bitch, no matter what I've been through, I don't look like it. No matter what I've been through, I'm not out here acting out for people to be like, oh, girl, you've been through some shit, huh? Like, girl, you out here fucking up shit. You fight with people. You're in and out of juvenile. And that used to always drive me crazy, too, when people would be like, your mama's probably crying because she's raising a faggot. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, but you don't think your mama's not crying that she's raising a 15-year-old dope head? You don't think your mom and daddy not crying that they're raising a bummy ass bitch that don't want to go to school and get an education but want to get high and get drunk and fuck all day? And I really was thinking about that shit. Like, the audacity. And even going into one of these YouTubers back in the day, Alexis K. Tyler to be exact, bitch. When we got into it, it was her, myself, and another person. I won't mention that person's name because I don't give a fuck about that bitch. But mama was like, you're just a nigga bitch, and you just got a mommy issue, and your mama don't give a fuck about you. And look at the table. Look how she said her mama don't like her, and her mama treated her like this. And I'm like, girl, my mama never did that. Okay, as a kid to an adult, my mama always said that God loaned me or loaned you guys to me, and I was here to guide you and raise you to be the best you possibly can be. But I'm not here to force things upon you. And once again, that takes a lot of wisdom. That takes a lot of experience coming from her background, coming from her time of being raised. Girl, my mom went to school in the 70s and 80s. When I say 70s, 80s, I'm in middle school and high school. 70s and 80s, okay? So being raised up in the 60s, being raised up in the 70s. So my mama was not around that type of shit, girl. Like that gay shit and trans shit. Like, girl, that shit was not acceptable during that time. But once again, my mama understanding that I love the Lord, I love God, and God will never give me something or a being that I'm not able to handle. So my mama just would always just instill stuff in us. And even when she would discipline us, she would always say that. Like, this is for you and not me. And this is gonna hurt me more than you. And I remember even like one time, because I didn't girl, I stopped getting my ass whipped probably around 11 years old, honey. Because I said, bitch, y'all not whooping my motherfucking ass. But I remember telling my mom, like, how does this hurt you more than us? And we getting our motherfucking ass beat. But it hit me because she felt so bad disciplining us. Because, I have my fur babies and I feel bad disciplining. That's why they don't go in cases. I don't put my babies in kennels because that's dog prison. So, I just feel bad doing this stuff. So I don't do it. Even wanting me going places, they going with me. Ain't no pet resort. Ain't nobody babysitting my babies. They go where I go. And you don't want my babies to go, bitch, then fuck you too. And your house and your car. Anyway, so like I said, my mom just telling this stuff and just, instilling in me like, be you, be yourself. It's better to be you than to be someone else. It's better to be you than try to be like other people. And people being, gangsters, and people being, con artists and thieves, those are examples of people trying to be something that they're not, because we're not taught how to be that. And even if your family are teaching you that, because once again, I got relatives who had a crackheaded mama, who had a crackheaded daddy, who had a booster mama or booster daddy, and they don't boost. They grew up to be military people. They grew up to be sergeants and captains. They actually took their trauma and they transmuted it. And once again, that right there is strength. That right there is wisdom. It's beyond our own comprehension. It's beyond our mind. Why some people will take their trauma and want to live in it and oh, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. And some people like myself, we go through the trauma and we say, I wouldn't dare want to burden other people with this. I wouldn't dare want to drop this on someone else. I wouldn't dare want somebody to feel the pain and the anguish and the depression that I felt. Like, I wouldn't dare want that. So once again, working on myself before I got involved with other people. And even like I said, going into relationships, I was working on myself. People came in, I stopped, and then look what happened. That's why we're not dating no more. Going into friendships, you're at your weakest, vulnerable moment. You're growing, you're getting older, you're getting wiser. They see the come up, and now they're like, wait a minute, I gotta stop this bitch before she get too big. And they want to tear you down. And so you step back once again, and you reevaluate. Like, is this about me or is this about them? Because even like older, like now, there's people I befriended, and I will always ask them, like, am I rude? Am I mean? And they would say, sometimes you say things a little roughly. And I would always tell them, well, I can't change that about myself. Like, there's no There's no, I'm gonna be like, sweetie, honey, baby. Now I don't want to tell you that your wig is dry, or I don't want to tell you that you're being a bitch right now. So I'm gonna sugarcoat it and say, baby, you ever thought about buying a new wig? Like, to me, that's passive aggressive. Baby, um, you ever thought about moaning up a little bit? Cause yeah. You ever thought about taking a higher dosage of hormones? Like, girl, like I'm gonna come out and say, bitch, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't see the fact that you're transgender. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the spirituality in you. Where's I mean, like I said, girl, that's just me. And I would expect you to be the same with me. And that's what I say. I love people who are the same with me. Be honest with me. Tell me what you mean and mean what you say. I'm not afraid of honesty. Your truth does not affect me. As I said a week ago, what you eat does not make me shit. It is your perspective, it is your experience. And I cannot tell you how to experience your life. And that's why, once again, people are always a walking time bomb. People are always, you know, ready to pop off because we're always telling people how to act, how to walk. A lady doesn't do that. A man doesn't do that. A woman doesn't do that. If you're black, you can't do that. You're a black male, you can't do that. You're a white and female, you can't do that. Like, this is why people are so agitated, because no one is telling you to be you with harm to none. Like, just because you want to slap somebody, I mean, you gotta slap somebody. Just because you want to, fuck some shit up, I mean, you gotta do it. And once again, going into trauma and releasing my trauma within my journal or within my therapist section, you know, unloading the things, unloading the blockages within my heart space. So, like I said, because I healed myself, because I been through the muddy waters and came out on the other side, without my story being I was a crackhead for 16 years before I decided to change my life. I was whatever. I wanted help before all that even started. So, like I said, that's when I came on here and I wanted to help people. I wanted to be that light, that helping hand. I wanted to be that support system that people did not give to me. Like I said before, and I will always say, I don't take back anything that I've done up until this point. I don't take back cam shows. I don't take back escorting. I don't take back nothing that I've done up to this point, because nobody paid my motherfucking rent. Nobody made sure I had food in my motherfucking mouth. When I wanted something, nobody was there to help me get it. So, like I said, excuse me if I can say, bitch, that everything I got, I worked for. I didn't have to write a bounce check. I didn't have to do bank fraud. I didn't have to do wire fraud. I didn't have to do PPP loan fraud. Excuse me for speaking about my experiences where I could have done that. Where I could have been tempted to say, "Lo, let me defraud the government. Let me go get some EBT. Let me go get some cash. I could have easily did that. But excuse me for taking responsibility for myself and saying, well, I don't know how to get it that way. Let me get it the best way I know how without harming anybody." And like I say, even in the process of me doing that, there are girls right now who are escorted, who have stripped, who are still doing that. And most of them cannot say they've never robbed a client, never conned a client, or never got over on a client. Many of them cannot say they've ever not done that. I've never done that. Every time I had a client, I've always been honest and upfront. There's times, bitch, where my room, okay, this is when I was dumb. I used to escort on the money that I was making while I was escorting. I never made the money before I left during that time. And there's times where the rent was, a client is coming over 7 in the morning. I got to pay for that room by 11. That client comes over, and this motherfucker thought he was going to have some sex with me. And I was like, baby, it's not that type of party. And he's like, then why the fuck are you on Backpage? And I said, because Backpage is legal. Anyway, so, honey, he got his money back, and he left. Girl, I could have been like another girl that I know, girl, when clients pull stuff like that, mama used to pull out that phone and get them on recording and say, bitch, this is going on World Star. Bitch, this is going on YouTube. And girl, blackmail the clients to get them to stay. Like I said, I wasn't that girl. And always on time. Like I said, the client came. That was the only client lined up. I said, look, it's kind of slow in this city. Oh my God, I'm probably going to have to check out and go home. And right before motherfucking 11 o'clock, at what, 10 something, a client came over and I was able to pay for that room. So I'm just saying all this to say, like, I always believe that the universe will always take care of you. And sometimes, even when you're going through an inconvenience, it is going to be better on the outside of that. And I've always trusted in that. And if you're going to go into belief system, that's always been my belief. My belief has always been to take care of myself. No one owes me anything, and I don't owe anyone anything. I'm not obligated to be a friend. I'm not obligated to be a wife, and I'm not obligated to be a sister. I'm not obligated to be any of that. And just like you're not obligated to be a friend, you're not obligated to be a husband, you're not obligated to be a brother, you're not obligated to be none of that, a boss, none of that. You don't have to show up and be yourself fully. That is your decision. So that's when, once again, I started saying, like, bitch, I'm not obligated to do anything I don't want to do. And everything that I do is for me. Me not drinking and smoking is for me. I don't drink and smoke because I want people to say, oh, girl, you're strong. You, ooh. Oh, girl, that's not why I live the sober life. And just the same with you not living a sober life and you not being a drug addict, or you being a drug addict, you being an alcoholic, and now you're recovering. You didn't stop being that to get people to say, oh, my God, I'm proud of you. You didn't do that for that. And if you did, shame on you. Shame on you. Because everything you do is to benefit you or to take away from you. And once again, that's why I always say about accountability and responsibility. A lot of people are not responsible for themselves, and that's why I cannot befriend you. A lot of people are not accountable or responsible for themselves. That's why I cannot take you on as a client. A lot of people are not accountable or responsible. That's why I cannot take you on as a friend. I cannot take you on as a boss. I cannot take you on as anything outside of what you are. So once again, coming back onto YouTube, helping people, healing people, showing people that, bitch, it's not about race. It's not about gender. It's not about ethnicity. It's not about gender identity. It's not about height. It's not about weight. It's about what's in your heart and what's in your mind. And even though you are raised to be some type of way, do you want to change? Like, we can't sit there and say, well, my mama and my daddy didn't show me how to be a woman. My dad was barely in my life. I was raised by a stepfather and older cousins. My birth father was too busy being a fucking hoe and doing whatever the fuck he needed to do. So I don't know how to love. So this is why I'm a hoe. This is why I get fucked and I suck all day. Because I'm looking for my father. No, but like I said, bitch, that wasn't my story. The beginning of it was. But like I said, that's why I'm not promiscuous. That's why I'm not out here blaming people. Oh, it's because I didn't have a daddy. Oh, I'm a failure in life because my daddy wasn't there. I saw a TikTok video 2 days ago of a guy showing off his house saying, my daddy wasn't in the picture. Look what I got. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, but did you get the house for you or you got the house for your daddy? Because this is all for you, baby. This is your life. This is not about other people. This is about you. And of course, you help your fellow man along the way, the Universal Law Fellowship. But this is about you. This is about you bettering you for you. Like, this is your experiences. This is not anybody else's experiences. So don't think about, I'm alcoholic. People keep calling me alcoholic. I'm a prostitute. People keep calling me a prostitute. Why can't people just let me be a hoe? Why people just can't let me be trans? It is about you, though. Like, if they're upset with that, let them have that on that side. That is not emotionally, that is not intellectually, that is not energetically your responsibility. And this is when we start rising up. This is when we start finding who we really are and going into downloads of shit. Downloads is dreams. Downloads is experiences. Like I said before, there's times where I asked about things and I met somebody at a grocery store and they start talking about it. And I'm like, this is a spiritual download right here. Because we are computers. Our brains are computers. We're defragmenting and we're programming and reprogramming. So every experience that we have is a download. You cannot sit there and say, well, I only got a download when I turn on my jazz music and smoke me a blunt. There's something I want to say, but I don't want to say it because, like, girl, every experience is a download. So when you know better, you do better. Once again, taking accountability and responsibility for self. People, and that's the reason why I wrote this title of this video called Release. People have held me responsible for their own feelings, their own actions. Like, I even go back to people I dated. You made me do it when I was in an abusive relationship. Well, if you would have just listened to what I said the first time when I said it, I wouldn't have had to act crazy. Oh, bitch, I don't claim that no more. Because, bitch, now I know better. But that me, oh my God, I feel so bad. Yeah, let me just learn how to just shut up and not say nothing. Let me just bite my lip, bite my tongue, get hair in my mouth. So once again, when I meet people who are experiencing their life and, well, you said this about me, so that's why I said this about you. And, well, I only did it because you this and that. And, I'm only doing it because I love you. And it's like, honey, I'm being totally honest with you. There's a lot of people that I love, but I ain't going to jail for you. There's a lot of people that I love, but I ain't dying for you. There's a lot of people that I love, but I'm not laying in the fire for you. Because, bitch, that's not my life. That's not my responsibility. I'm not responsible for your actions. I'm not responsible for your emotions. You have to be emotionally intelligent. And a lot of people think that intellectual and intelligence, same thing, when it's really not. When it's really not. When it's really not. Do your research. Intellect and intelligence is not the same thing. Because that's the case, every man will be fucking smart. And I say that humbly. Okay? I say that humbly. So, like I said, people were holding me responsible. And at least I felt that way. My life is a little, dark right now. And, I was going through something. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, well, what do you think I'm here for? You think I'm here to add on to your stress? Do you think that I'm here to add on to your misery? You think that I'm here to add on to your trauma? You think that my life is so boring, it's so bad, it's so miserable because misery loves company that I want you to stay down in your misery too. You think that I offer classes and I offer events and I do seminars and I come on YouTube to talk because I'm bored. I need attention. If that's what you really think, then bitch, we are not connected. You are not my kindred spirit. We got nothing in common spiritually. If I need a validation, bitch, I could walk outside topless, bitch, or with clothes on and get that validation. If I wanted to be combative and fight, I would go back to Stockton. Hello? If I wanted to be combative and fight, bitch, I'm going to fight people that tried to suppress me and oppress me, bitch, in my own fucking life. I'm not about to sit on here on the fucking internet and fight with people who means nothing to me. They do not add nothing. They do not take nothing away. Like, who? Like, what? And once again, that's trauma coming up for other people. So once again, trying to hold people responsible. Hey, I was going through something. And I'm like I said, I see if I wasn't that girl, if my YouTube channel was a commentary channel, I see if I was not advertising a healer, me being a Reiki master, certified Reiki master and Reiki t-shirt. I'm actually certified to teach you how to do Reiki. To get a certificate. Hello. So I'm not going to sit here and say these things once again just to make it look like I'm all that. Because like I said, I don't need that. If my mama think I'm all that, that's who I'm going to go think. That's who I'm going to go get my validation from. Like, I'm not going to sit on the internet and get my validation from people who don't know me. Strangers. Like, bitch, I'm gonna go kick with my mama. I'm gonna kick with my aunties. I'm gonna go kick with people who love me to get my validation. Like I didn't grow up feeling abandoned. I didn't grow up feeling neglected. I didn't grow up feeling unheard, disliked. That wasn't what I felt like in my household. So, like I said, if I needed to be heard, I'm gonna call people who I know is gonna listen to me and they're gonna hear me fully, clearly, unconditionally. I'm not gonna be crying and screaming to people who just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You just another black tranny. You just another fucking homo. You just another faggot. You just a motherfucking wannabe spiritualist. Like, girl, the fuck? But that's a mental illness. That's a fucking mental illness, honey. And so, like I said, I feel like when people say that, and I have to release that. That's what I'm talking about. I have to release that. I cannot be held responsible for your ignorance. I cannot be held responsible because when I speak, and I'm thinking I'm enlightening, I'm thinking I'm educating, I think I'm sharing my experience with you for you to learn something from it. You know, like I said, that's what I'm thinking I'm doing. I'm not doing these things for the opposite of that. So it's like, do people really think that? Do people really think that? Like I'm here just to be here? Or I'm here to get likes? I'm here to just to get money? Or I'm here to get, like I said, to make it seem like I'm the baddest spiritual on the motherfucking internet? Because, bitch, nobody has that fucking title. The baddest spirituals won't be on the motherfucking internet for one. Hello? They won't be on the motherfucking internet for one because they know it's fucking stressful. The motherfuckers who ain't that girl or ain't that boy, those are the ones that make this their everyday thing. Because for one, you know that you become a targeted individual when you put out all your shit. Speaking from experience, and I got police reports to prove it. When you're out here and you're gifted and people know that you're gifted, bitch, you become a targeted individual. They start attacking you, doxing you. What the fuck this bitch you doing? That's how you know. When these hoes are, they're getting pushed to the forefront. Everybody like them. They don't fight with nobody. Of course not. Because these are commercialized Miss Cleo type of motherfuckers. And that's why I keep saying, like, I'm willing to challenge any of these hoes. I'm willing to challenge any of these spiritualists. I'm willing to challenge any male, female, doesn't matter. You say that you're manifesting and you say that you're about that spiritual life and you could read bones and read this and read that, but you couldn't pick the right baby daddy. You couldn't pick the right bank so you wouldn't go foreclosed on your car or your house or any shit you want foreclosed on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You're all these things. And like I said, it's in you. It's in you. It's in you. It's like a dormanted cell waiting to be awoken, right? Waiting to be resurrected. And when you learn yourself, these things become unlocked. So it doesn't take for us to go steal from a store. It doesn't take for us to commit check fraud. It doesn't take for us to commit any type of crime or disservice to our fellow man because we're saying we're gifted. And that means that the Most High gave us these gifts to help out people. But instead, we hurting people. Like I said, we will realize our purpose when we're younger. You feel different. You don't fit in with the crowd. You don't do what everybody else does. Everybody out here fucking and sucking at 15 and 16. You're not doing that. If you really are a chosen one, if you really are enlightened, if you really are, I'm a psychic, I'm a clairvoyant. Like, so what, you develop the gifts at 40, 50, 60? Like, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You are born with these things. These things are always there. And also, if you are a good person, everybody in your life will be a setup for you. They will be encouraging you to follow your gifts. They'll be encouraging you to be the best that you possibly can be. But like I said, it's foolery. It's fuckery. And when I came out, once again, I saw people started disliking me. And I still don't give a fuck. Just like I said, bitch, the next go around that we're going to be doing, we're going to be confronting these so-called right here live on YouTube with y'all. We're going to go to Pissed Off Consumers. We're going to go to, what are these other fake sites and links and shit? And we're going to call out these so-called reviews that are on there. And we're going to give them an opportunity to reconnect. Cause see, bitch, I keep all my PayPal's. I keep all any type of money that was sent to me. I keep all that, baby. The names, the email it came from, and how much was sent. So you deleted it, but I didn't. So if you really had an experience with me that you didn't like, you could reach out to the email. We had a number you could have called, and you decided not to do so. So is it real? When you got these oils, and I think one of you saw a couple of years ago, they got this oil and it smelled like shit. And I'm just thinking to myself like, hmm. I think the only oil that you would possibly buy that smelled like shit is the oil that I made a couple of years ago with valerian root. It smelled like sneakers. But you would have known that if you actually bought it. You would have known that when oil goes bad, oil doesn't stink. It actually smells like the oil that's in it. So let's say, for a good example, if I make a cinnamon oil, I use real cinnamon and I use olive oil. What's going to happen is when that oil goes rancid, you're going to see bumps and sizzles in it, first of all. Second of all, when you smell it, you're going to smell olives. You're going to say, I don't smell nothing else in there. What? That's you going to smell. So like I said, we're gonna go down this line. We're gonna go down this list of why the white folks really don't sit for you black people. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. We're gonna go down this list of why a lot of these hoes' lives is so fucked up. Because y'all like to lie. You lied on your baby daddies, that's why he not in the picture. You lied on everybody, friends, that's why they fought your ass. That's why you don't got no friends. You sit in your damn house all day by yourself on YouTube and shit, trying to beat me friends off the internet. My friend, my sis, everybody's virtual and shit. Because bitch, you're a liar. And like I said, we're gonna call this out the way it needs to be called out. I'm here to help people the best way that I know how. And I would say the way that I wish people would have helped me out. Being truthful, being honest. Ain't no sugarcoating shit. It wasn't no going behind people back. Girl, you know what? The bitch should be cute. If she learned how to blend her makeup behind your back, then when you meet somebody else, they're like, girl, they were like talking about how you don't blend your makeup. And then they honest. Yeah, girl, I did say that you didn't blend your makeup. And it's just like, but that's what's so messy. And that's what's so fake about your ass is that you couldn't say it to my face. And what were you afraid of? Were you afraid that I was gonna hit you? Cause bitch, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious, honey. And the fact that you were behind my back even shows how powerful I am. Cause bitch, ain't nobody tripping off you when you ain't got no power. And so, like I said, I wish people would have, gave me that type of support, that type of honesty. Going into all my friendships and relationships, I can just, oh my God, I could just tell y'all so many stories about people that I befriended and really tried to help. One of the persons out here, we were like real close. Okay. He's actually related to my sister, okay, and my brother, actually, believe it or not. Yeah. Through like marriage and half cousins and shit. So we befriended each other. He was gay, I was trans, I'm still trans. But so we befriended each other and we called each other cousins, right? I mean, y'all, we had so many experiences together. Even one of your favorite child molesting celebrities tried to get us. Anyway, we won't get into that. Let me drink some water. We won't get into that because bitch, I'm not here to expose anything. Hello? If he wants to talk about that, if that's ever the story he wants to talk about and he bring me up, I'm gonna have to talk about it. I'm gonna have to. But as far as me talking about, I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay. But we just did a lot of stuff together, y'all. We just did a lot of stuff together, honey. Um, and so something happened. I think they committed. I knew this guy who actually became a CPA, right? It's a CPA, a tax person. And this man was licensed and everything. And this man basically found out because I told him that this cousin of mine, play cousin, his mama committed fraud. She defrauded the government. She told the government that she was going to buy a house, and she didn't. She kept the money, right? This when Obama then was given a stimulus to buy a house, y'all. I won't even go into that, y'all. Nobody even talk about that no more. And so I was like, oh my God, I want to help my cousin because I think that's when his grandmother died. So it's like, oh my God, I want to help my cousin. I want to, help him out and, and his mom out. So let's mend those taxes and let's straighten this out so she don't got to pay for it. So to make a long story short, honey, this man mended those taxes, made it to where she didn't have to owe anything, and that they were going to, in fact, cut her a check. All legal, y'all, all legit. And I'd be damned if they knew that check was coming because he didn't trust it. He was like, bitch, I want my cut. So you going to send the check to your house. You going to get it. You going to then meet with her. Y'all going to cash it and y'all going to bring me my money. We're not going to send it to her. She going to cash check and just cut us all out. Girl, mama found out this was his mother. Called the postal office, got the address changed, and basically rerouted the check to her. Now, of course, I was upset because this is a man that I've known for some time. This is the story about the man I told y'all who came from Salvador illegally. He was taken on by some Caucasian Americans. They trained him on taxes and all this good stuff. Daddy actually got his shit together, got his green card and all this good shit. And Daddy's doing well. Even to this day, I still talk to this man. But I was upset because, bitch, you fucked up a business connection with me because now he's like, I told you these motherfucking mayates and fucking, monos and chongos, I told you can't trust them, whether they Black American, Black Caribbean, Black Spanish, Black European. You can't trust a motherfucking Black person. So that's what I was thinking. Like, bitch, you making me look bad. And the motherfucker was just like, bitch, fuck you and fuck him and blah, 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 blah. So y'all, like I said, we could have been fucked up. We could have contacted the IRS. We could have said, mama did some fraud. Here's the proof. Blah, blah, blah. But of course, then his shit would have been on the line. Oh, girl. Just some crazy shit. So anyway, y'all, it just made me be like, yeah, like, it wasn't me being fucked up. It was his ass being fucked up. And like even going into anyway, I won't even get into that. I want to give it into that because that's gonna piss me off, honey. There was even a well-known gay rapper. And now I'm thinking about this person was really, really envious of me. And I'm just like, why? Why me? I was so boring. I'm still boring. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. I work, I do my spiritual shit, and I keep it moving. I meditate, release, and pray, and where I work, pray, meditate, release. That's all I do. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't snort, I don't shoot, I don't do none of that. I'm boring, girl. I don't go to the club. I don't do nothing. Bitch, why jealous of me? What? Why? Why little on me? Born on me? Whack ass tranny me? Like why? And so looking back, there was a gay rapper. I won't say this man's name, who was well known. And this man, he was trying to talk to this man. Now, this man knew that I was young, but he's like, we're going to be cool until you become grown, right? I was 16 years old at the time. And that's when I was going to, try to move to LA and shit at that time. I was going to be living in South Central, girl. Yes, girl, that's when my, shout out to Stacy's out there in, I don't know if Stacy's still out there. Stacy in South Central, honey. Anyway, mama was just a gay boy who dressed up, but mama looked fish, she sound fish, she act fish. And she said, girl, you get emancipated. I'll be your mother. I'll be your gay mother. I'll show you the ropes and shit. Anyway, girl, this motherfucker was trying to talk to him. And I say, bitch, first of all, if I'm telling this man, you're the same age as me, you're a minor. This man is not going to be with you, ma'am. Okay? Because you're a minor. He already telling me let's be friends until I become legal. So what the fuck? I'd be damn, y'all. If this motherfucker was trying to get this man, try to lie and say he was 19 years old, trying to get down there to LA. He's from Oakland, y'all. the trees. But they lived in Fremont, they lived in Emeryville, they lived in Antioch, Pittsburgh, they lived in Richmond, Vallejo. Girl, they lived all over. Girl, you know, Rolling Stone, bummy ass people, girl, bummy, broke ass motherfuckers. The mama was broke, the grandmama was broke, and this motherfucker's broke, girl. And it's sad because they were dragging this little girl along with him too, his sister. Anyway, so I'd be motherfucking damn y'all if this motherfucker was trying to get down there to LA because that you know he was a hoe. He live in LA right now. Yeah, he does. He live in LA right now. And honey, he was trying to get down there to get that dick, y'all. Just so he could say, I got him before you. And I'm like, this little sick ass motherfucking loose booty ass bottom. And he kind of reminded me of this guy named Miguel. Miguel was the same way too, girl. Miguel was just so upset that all these men wanted me because I was just this quiet, shy woman. And Miguel was a little bit upset because Miguel used to get pout. Girl, he was the girl. He was known around San Jose, girl. Girl, he was known around the Bay Area and shit, being that bottom, got a loose booty bottom. Girl, he got so upset because he liked this guy named Jason. And Jason was like, I don't see it for you because I'm not into hoes. I like me a wholesome bottom, right? So he got upset. He found out that me and Jason was talking. And this motherfucker was like, I'ma fuck you up. And when I come over there to Stockton, I'ma stump you out, bitch. And I'ma have my lesbian friends and my dis friends to fuck you. Girl, he was so upset, y'all. He was so upset. And I was like, what did I do? What did I do to you, baby? And he's like, don't play stupid. No, what did I do? I really don't know what I do. You know exactly what the fuck you doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just being me. So anyway, like I said, you know, I've always pissed people off for me just being me. But bitch, hell, I sleep good at night. I don't gotta smoke a joint to calm myself down. I don't gotta drink a glass of wine to calm myself down. Instead, I drink berry power. Okay, shout out to Gold Thread. We do their mineral and greens. We do their Hawaiian ginger. And this is my alcohol. Okay, bitch, this is my motherfucking alcohol right here. So it's like, girl, and this my alcohol too. My essential water. Oh, girl, essential is so good, girl. And you don't even got to be cold, girl. This is hot ass essential water, girl. It's good. Essential. I need to pay y'all a visit. Where y'all warehouse at? I need to stop on by there. I drink y'all water every day, and I've been drinking y'all water every day for the past 7 years. Even my babies drink your water. My mini pincher baby and my border collar baby. We all drink your water, Essentia. We want to. Who? Essentia is the company. Yeah, we love you, Essentia. You did some healing. But anyway, I just, like I said, I'm not responsible for people's energies, their emotions, what may come up, you know. And, you know, once again, excuse me if I'm rejoicing in my sobriety. Excuse me if I'm rejoicing in spirit. Excuse me if I'm happy for myself because I've always put spirit first. Excuse me, for taking my own power back. Excuse me for speaking my motherfucking truth. Like, you're not going to silence me. Bitch, you're not going to tell me to shut the fuck up. Bitch, because I'm minding my own business. Y'all make y'all way up over here to see what the fuck I'm doing. I don't make my way over there. I get 2 flying fucks. Bitch, you can kiss my ass. You can lick it too. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about what you doing. How you talking? What you gotta say? How you feeling? Bitch, you can give me a call. Allegedly one of the girls found my ass. She put my number out there. Bitch, you call me and talk to me. One of the other hoes, I gave her a little phone call. Mama didn't answer that call. Okay, the other one girl called her. She's like, hello. But like I said, going into my people, clients, associates, supporters. If you are experiencing anything, because see, that's why I step back. Because I don't want to be somebody that rain on people's parade. Like, I don't want to be that girl, to be messy. I don't want to be that girl to come out here and, oh, bitch, you're going through shit. Well, let me give you some more shit. Like, I'm not that girl to want to put fear in you. I'm not that person to make you want to even smoke even more. Once again, that's why I keep my distance from people, because I don't want me and my experiences to trigger people. And of course, I shouldn't have to be that way. Like I said before, I shouldn't have to walk on eggshells. And once again, that's why I've ended a lot of friendships. Bitch, I was called, passive aggressive. I was called rude. And I'm like, because I'm minding my own business, I'm rude. You're careless. You're heartless. Why? Because I'm not sitting here allowing you to loaf in your own misery. Oh, poor me. I have anxiety. Oh, poor me. I got to pop my Zoloft because I'm so depressed and nobody really likes me. Why are you depressed? Well, I'm depressed because nobody likes me. I'm just this fat fucker and nobody wants me. Their words, not mine. And I'm just like, but why does it matter if people like you? Because we need to connect with other people. And if other people don't like me, then what the fuck am I here for? And it's like, but maybe you're the common denominator. Maybe you are not attracting people in your life to help you get out. Because, like I said, that's just me. When I feel like I'm in a slumber, I'm feeling down, I'm gonna call one of my sisters and say, "Hey, I need you, bitch." And if I'm not gonna say how I need you, bitch, we're gonna talk. We're gonna laugh it out. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna cry. We're gonna end the call. We're gonna feel better. So it's like, honey, if why are you a fan of mine? Why are you? And that's really something to really think about for all of you. Why do you subscribe to me? Why do you want to get work done with me? Why do you want to take my class? Why do you want to do the events? Why do you want to connect me? Why do you want to watch my damn videos? My videos should be getting no damn views, or one view, two views. Like, why do you want to watch me? Like, what is it about me that connects to you? Like, am I just here because it's pastime for you? Because like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was a little confused about somebody that I thought was a lover, supporter. Years ago, they kind of been out the picture for the past couple of years, and we actually emailed. I need to read the email response when I get off here, but I was a little hurt last year. When the comment was, and the message was saying something along the lines of, "I'm going through stuff," and I'm just like, that's even more of a reason to reach out. If you truly have love for me, if you truly connect with me, you will understand that it is a safe place. And I'm telling y'all this, right hand up, no fingers crossed, no legs crossed. I don't document, like, really, I don't document. When we're talking, when we're doing readings, there's no notes, there's no recordings. Unless you request that, I don't write shit down. That's a lot of people like, I got a reading done with you, and you tell me something about this man. I don't know that. I don't have a notebook with your name and it says right here, okay, this is Jennifer's 35th reading, and the last one we did was on March the 5th. Like, I don't have that shit written down, honey. My life is too fucking busy, honey. I don't have that time. I don't have that time to write that shit down. So it's like, I don't write that shit down because, for one, I want things to be natural. I want things to be authentic. Even going into stories, people, they get excited. They want to be on the phone with you, and they want to talk. And my boyfriend and my baby daddy, and his ping is so big, and it hurts me. They want to get into that, and then we do a reading, and then it's like, bitch, I can't answer that question. Why? Is your psychic abilities not working tonight? Ma'am, when we talked the last time, you talked about your man's stuff. So why are we doing a reading on what you already talked about the last time? Oh, did I? Yeah. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Or they'll sit there and talk about the neighbors and shit. Oh yeah, the neighbors. Then they want to do a reading and be like, okay, so I want to know about my neighbor. Is she watching me? And I'm just like, girl, you've been telling me for the past 6 readings that this neighbor has been watching you. So, I mean, girl, eh, girl. Now I see where these people are scamming y'all. Like, what's really going on here? That's why I say you're not, girl, you're not gonna sit here and become friends with your readers. You're not going to sit here and become friends with the. Oh Jesus, I just don't understand. And I'm just like, this is why there's so much scammers. And you can call me anytime. My number is always available. Do you want to? Well, they did read me. They did say that I was going to be, possibly getting married. How is possibly getting married a reading? Bitch, you either are or you ain't. Ain't no possibly getting married. Bitch, you either are or you ain't. And then on top of that, did you tell her about it? Like, not to go into it, but one person, once again, it's all the top of my head. I gave a reading to somebody about 4 years ago. And they were just, sitting here, telling me the whole story before we even got in the reading, girl. The reading's supposed to be an hour, girl. The reading will be in 4 hours. Because they start getting into these stories. And of course, I'm paying attention. And then they're like, okay, I'm ready to get the reading go. Okay. So they start asking questions about what they already was saying. And I said, let me ask you something. When you get a reading done, and if she wants, she come forward, she can take out this. I was like, let me ask you something. When you get readings done with other people, and I only know this because she'll bring up this sometimes. But I'm like, when you get a reading done with other readers, are you feeding them information? What do you mean? Are you walking them through your whole life story? And we're doing a reading about your marriage, but you bring up your mama and your daddy. Like, do you do that shit? Well, sometimes. Okay, so maybe when they're giving you the reading, they're not giving you spiritual insight. Maybe they regurgitate what you already told them. I don't know about that. No, I need you to think about it for a minute. This is why, once again, you write in a journal or you find a home girl or a homeboy that you want to tell your life story with. Don't be sitting down with these damn readers and shit, tell them your business because they be talking about it with each other. I already told you this before and I will say it again. Somebody came to me before to get a reading done. And they were actually frantic and they were afraid. And they said, I just want to know if there's any work being done on me. And I felt it. And I said, yes, there is work being done on you. And I want to clarify that I'm not saying this because I want you to get work done with me, but there's work being done on you. And I said, this is a water sign woman. And I just start calling this out. And this person was shocked. They went into the story. Yeah, this spiritualist, you probably heard of her. They gave the YouTube channel. She was making threats to me. Talking about she was going to call Child Protective Service, blah, 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 if I didn't pay her. And I'm just like, wait, what? And yeah, she going to tell my baby daddy and she going to reach out to him. And I'm just like listening to this person vent. And I said, well, first of all, how did she get the baby daddy number and shit to call? Well, she asked me for his information. Even right now, I'm still dumbfounded. Like, what? If this bitch is psychic, a clairvoyant, or she's a medium, or she's a channeler, she know how to channel energy, then what the fuck she need with your baby daddy's information? Well, she told me she needed it because that's how the work is going to manifest. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. No, well, no, that's what she said. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, that was not smart of you, for one. For two, you just probably got your shit up in, you just probably got caught up in some shit right now. Because now mama's going to blackmail the fuck out of you until she get what she needs to get, which of course is illegal, by the way, in all 50 states in America. Somebody blackmail you and tell you, if you don't give me this, I think they call that, what do they call that? Embezzlement? Blackmail, embezzlement, and racketeering. If somebody be like, if you don't, then I'm going to expose you. If you don't pay me this, I'm going to tell everybody that you do. Yeah, honey, that's illegal. Exploitation. There you go, exploiting you. That's illegal. So, bitch, yeah, you're opening up a can of worms and you can get this bitch together. And well, I'm scared though because she got all my stuff and she knows that I'm on Section 8 and I don't want her. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. So y'all sit down, y'all tell these people all your motherfucking business. Complete random ass strangers. Motherfuckers that, oh, girl. Oh, girl, I can't. I can't. That's what I said, girl. I can't. I can't. I don't read friends, people that I hang out with. Like, bitch, I don't do readings on you if you told me your business. Same thing with y'all. You know, hey, who bet you get your money to? But bitch, we're not gonna sit here. You're not gonna tell me your life story, and then we do a reading, and then I'm gonna regurgitate what you already told me, and it could be real. But in the back of my mind, I'm already thinking like, honey, like they already told me about the daddy, so now I'm kind of I'm already going over what the daddy is about, and they already told me about the daddy, so now I'm regurgitating. Girl, like it's crazy. And as I said, I love new people. I love reading new people. I love reading complete strangers. I love reading people. There's even clients that I've been having since 2017 that I only hear about their life when we're doing work. And I love that. That's what I said. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of people that only want to tell me parts of their life when it comes to the work. That's it. Like, ain't no bitch, I'm going to walk you through the whole, 9 yards, and I'm going to tell you everything from me being a child to being an adult. And then, bam, you're going to be reading me and you're going to be. Yeah. We're dealing with some full moon energy here. And I really hope that y'all get it right. I really hope that you guys are, building up, investing in yourself, concentrating on yourself, releasing things that does not serve you. Once again, I cannot take a responsibility for your actions. And I would hope that if you are my supporter, if you are my kindred spirit, someone who connects with me, that you would see me as support. Not, oh, bitch, I don't want to talk to you because you might actually add on to my trauma. Bitch, I'm going through a stormy cycle in my life and I don't want to reach out to you because you might actually add on to it. Like, I'm not that girl. Like I said, my best friend, my sister, people can tell you I'm a good listener. I will only give my input on things that you advise me to give my input on. If you're just somebody to call and you want to say you were a hoe last night and you don't expect me to say nothing about you being a hoe, don't tell me that. Because I'm gonna give you what a mother would give their child. Mom, I'm not feeling too good right now. And then the mom's gonna go down this far. You're not feeling too good because you blah. Did you bleed? Did you D? And that's how I am. So anyway, come on in here. Yes, come on here, TC. Yes, come on in here, Jay. Ow, yes, Anubis, Callie, Moss, in the chat. Yes, honey, come on here, TC. TC, where you at in all that red, girl? Where you at in that picture, girl? Where you at? Let me see. You at your office? So small, I can't even see that picture, honey. Yes, honey. Good to see that you are well and 6 feet above the ground. Yes, honey. Thank you so much, TC. Yes, honey. Come on in here, Joey. Who you doing, Joey? Yes, honey. Ow. Yes, honey. Come on in here. I gotta really start doing stuff for y'all that are always coming in here, honey. We could say, what is it? Jolly L, Joey, Lady K, um, who is the same people we see regularly? Jay, Jolly L, Joey, uh, Grand Madam, TC, Lady K. Oh my God. On a regular. I would say that's it on a regular, like consistently. I need to do something for that. I need to, offer like, I don't know, I need to do some tea. And of course, um, Rico, but these people they work. So I don't expect y'all to be in here. Y'all work a lot. Okay, a lot, girl. Okay, a lot. Okay. So I don't expect you to be in here. And of course, I go live randomly. So like I said, I need to do something for y'all, honey. I do something for the people that are always in here, honey. When I go live, they're like, click. Oh, yes, honey, come on in here. I fixed my phone. The one spirit threw off the table at my summer house. I swear it was some entity because it's physically impossible for my phone to fly off the table. Listen, that happened to me before too. In the toilet. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. I did working with a lady. Oh my God. And my cabinet almost caught on fucking fire. Oh, girl, that bitch was the devil. I did working on a woman from the South. Let's talk about it right now. And mama was just like, everything is good. I need you to pull in some tea for me. Okay. First I like to do reading. I'm like, okay, well, this man is already together with somebody. Um, but hey, the customer paid for it, we're gonna do it. Y'all, I think I started the first night on the work. The second day, the customer is like, email me. I need to talk to you. Okay, call me. Ooh, girl. This energy is pulling, telling me the experience. Okay, wow, okay, that's amazing. So the second day, y'all, this work was gonna be worked for 2 weeks. The second day, what ended up happening? The second day, I had a little experience happen on the second day of me doing the work. But in either way, didn't think none of it. I'm just like, okay, that's just a normal thing. We literally, y'all. Oh, that's what happened on the second day. I'm in the car and the radio, like I have Bluetooth, y'all. Now, mind you, there's radio in the car, but where I was at, the radio would have not worked, right? Because it was like a SX, not XSM radio. It did have SXM, but it was FM. But where I was at, there was no signal for FM to even work. So literally, the car audio started doing. It was like some ET from home shit, y'all. Like Spirit was trying to connect with me. So I was like, oh hell no, this is some weird shit right here. So bitch, I was like, not even thinking about it. I'm like, okay, this is weird. So anyway, I go home, do the work. The third day was good. The fourth day was good. On the fifth day, I must was smelling something. I was like, something smell like it's burning. Bitch, go in there, and the candle flame was so high up that it was burning the bottom of the cabinet. And I was like, ugh. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go get some paint, and hopefully there's no toxins in this fucking paint. Because the apartment I lived in, they were built like in the 70s. So I was like, oh my god, hopefully there's no toxins being released. Thank God the window was open, the fan was on. Anyway, make a long story short, on the seventh day, I kid y'all not, where I was at, there's the sink, counter space, the toilet, the tub. But the counter space between the toilet, it was like this, y'all. It was at least, we're gonna say it was at least 2 feet. Like it was not that close. Like literally on the side of the between the countertop and the toilet, I had a shelf there that I would put the toilet paper and the baby wipes and stuff in. So it was a big enough space. And even then, I'm thinking, why didn't the phone fall in the sink, or why didn't the phone fall on the cabinet space? To make a long story short, y'all, I literally put the phone. She was on speaker. The phone is there on the counter. Get up. I start washing my hands. All of a sudden, bitch, that phone literally jumped into that toilet. The bitch is still talking, y'all, and the phone is under the fucking water. Oh my god! I remember I called my sister and I told her this. I remember I called my sister and I told her about this fucking. I said, "Girl, why did this fucking phone, out of all the phones that ever fell in the toilet, why did this phone go in the toilet and a bitch was talking in the toilet?" And girl, literally, when I took the phone out of the water, y'all, that's when the phone went out. But the phone was in that water and the bitch was still talking. The phone never powered off or anything. And that's what was fucking creepy. I was like, oh, that bitch got some fucking spirits on her, girl. So remember, I got up the next day because it was at nighttime. I got a brand new phone. I ended up calling. I said, ooh, there's a lot of motherfucking energy around you and the work that we're doing. And also, this man is taken. Do you know if his wife is in the magic and shit? Because I feel like mom was doing some work to stop this from going down. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, yeah, honey, it's some weird shit. It's some weird shit. We have all these little minor, tease, girl. This is some demonic shit. This is some poltergeist shit, girl. And bitch, So I remember, I was like, honey, I did what I could do on this end. For the next 7 days, you're gonna do your stuff on your end, do the cleansing, and mom would give me feedback. 2 weeks later, everything worked out. But I said, yeah, honey, not again, girl. I remember cleaning my house good with ammonia and water. Yeah, I wiped down all the walls, wiped down the cabinets, mopped the floor, girl, shampooed the carpet. Like I was like, girl, we are not playing that. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, Sonny, come on, listening and doing some work. Thank you. Come on in here. Real talk, release what doesn't serve you for real. Come on here, Grand Madam. What are you doing? You know who you look like, Grand Madam? And it just hit me right now. You look like, is it Lauren Hayes? You resemble her. Is it Lauren Hayes? Honey, she from California too. She's from Richmond. Hello. She from Richmond, honey. Yes, honey. She from Richmond, honey. You know what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Grandmother. Ow, stop playing with me. You know exactly, honey. Come on in here. Debbie Ivory. Ebony Ivory. Every time I see you now, I'm thinking about that. It's the full moon. No, the full moon is not until. Honestly, I think it's like tomorrow night. I don't think it's even like in the morning. I think it's tomorrow night. Yes, honey, come here, super full moon. Yes, honey. Ow, and it's a strawberry moon. We did so bad for your heart because it makes it race. We dehydrate your body. We cuts off the oxygen to your brain. Weed cuts off the oxygen in your blood. People say that weed heals you. Let me know somebody who smoke weed and have good oxygen levels in their blood. We're talking about in your blood. We're talking about in your blood. Okay? Strawberry moon, come on in here. We don't do drugs, honey. We don't play that. Yeah, I'm not like I'm not here to judge. Honey, stay over there. Stay over there, honey. I don't need no demon. I don't need those demons over here, honey. Okay. Hello. Yeah, hell no. I know that's right. Y'all in high school talk about sucky sucky. Oh, honey, Jay, you know how these Mexicans be? They be, girl, they be grown, honey. They be grown. They be fucking grown, honey. One of his name was Hector. I remember, honey. Hector, I guess he was the leader at his little clique or something, honey. Everybody was scared of him, honey. He was like, I need to talk to that motherfucker. And they were like, he want to talk to you. I'm like, bitch, no the fuck he doesn't. Yes he does. I said, oh no, hell no. Bitch, ain't gonna be no gang shit going on over here. Anyway, here I'm talking about some you like to chew and suck on condom. uh what? You like to suck on condoms? Oh no, honey. We ain't doing that shit. We ain't doing that shit, honey. No ma'am. He was real grown. Where are the fathers in the house? Right, where the fathers at? Hello? An art teacher in my school got caught hitting on his female students in his classes. Hello? That's what they do. They nasty. They nasty, honey. You can't trust no lip dick dog. Caffeine makes me panic so bad I can't have any. It makes me nauseous. Yeah, honey. Yeah, honey. It makes me nauseous, honey. Come on in here. Yes, that's right. Come on in here, I'm Dee. Who you doing? Girl, these guys trying to kill all of us. They pretend to be us now to get us fixed nearest. And oh, listen, the times are changing right now. People are getting crazy right now. And we got to be very mindful of the energies. And it's scary. I've heard about these stories on Grinder. But you know what? Let's talk about it right now. It's a tit for tat type of situation. You know, I wonder who taught Bella how to do this. Baby used to do this, and now she does it. So it's a tit for tat. You know, I was on this dating app, and this guy, they always think I'm catfish because, you know, I post my best pictures on there, and they're like, are you catfish? Are you some bald headed man pretending to be a woman and get eye attention? Anyway, they always tell me these stories. And I met one guy in Sacramento, California before I moved. And daddy said, I used to make money off of these dating apps. And I'm thinking daddy was a sponsor. But he's like, no, I used to get on these dating apps and I used to pretend that I was these like very hot women, get these guys credit cards. And I had to cut his ass off too. Because he was like, yeah, when you move down there, I hope we stay friends. No, the fuck we not. Bitch, no, the fuck we not, honey. Mm-mm. I don't do that con and shit, bitch. And now the feds looking for you and me too? Girl, bye. So he said, yeah, I will hit, the guys will hit me up. I'll be like, I need to verify that you're 18. Send me your credit card information. And people are dumb enough to do it. So anyway, these men are saying that these guys are getting on here pretending to be girls to get them. And even like locally, like I remember a guy was even sending me these pictures. Daddy was like, yeah, you know, I have to make sure you are who you say you are. And I said, well, did you read my ad? Yes, I did. Okay, what did you read? I read that you're a transsexual. Okay, yeah. So when we meet up, so anyway, I didn't meet up with this guy. This is a couple of months ago, couple of months back. Met with him at Starbucks, and he was showing me his phone. Yeah, this profile hit me up. I thought it was this girl, but when I exposed it, they ignored it. And then literally, they're showing me that one of the persons thought that they were going to catfish as this beautiful woman. Oh, well, now that I got him, I can now show myself, and he's going to be down. He said, yeah, I was ready to meet up and fuck this bitch up. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm like, it's a tit for tat thing. I think people are getting on these apps, gay men and trans women, and they're pretending to be women to get to turn these men out. And then these men are also like, I want to one of these motherfuckers up. How am I gonna do it? Oh my God. Let me get on here and pretend and get them. So I'm like, it's a sad situation, but it's why we gotta make sure our karma is right. We got to make sure that our karma is good. We got to make sure that we're mentally sane, because you know when something ain't right. When your karma is right, those people are the ones that block you. Those are the ones that seem off, and you're like, ooh, something doesn't feel right with this, and then they end up blocking you. Like you just saved your life, honey. But like I said, when you're caught up in that messy, that drama, this honey, your frequency is low. You're not gonna be able to see the bullshit, and that goes into elevation too. When you elevate your energy, I think that that's what goes into being intuitive too. Your energy is elevated, so you know what is real and you know what ain't real. Like things will just call out to you, like, yeah, something doesn't feel right here. But when you're down in that, when you're a drunkard, when you're out, on drugs, or let me go to the club. Like I said, I would be willing to know the people who've had bad experiences. Were your vibrations high? Were your vibrations low? Are you one of those people that like to do drugs? Do you like to hang out with bummy ass people? Like, that's just things that cross my mind when things happen, because I'm like, I don't feel like bad things happen to good people. I don't care what anybody said, especially if you're spiritually inclined. Like maybe you're good in this life, but you don't understand that you are fucked up in your past life, and these bad experiences is karma hitting you. So it's like, yeah, this is where we do shadow work to release this shit. So I don't know, just some deep shit to think about, honey. Sin City Raps, come on in here. Yes, honey. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I'm so gagging right here. I'm gagging right here. See, see, she thought I was hiding from her, and I wasn't hiding. See, I was not hiding. Okay, because ow, I knew you were gonna find me. Like I said, I'm one of those girls. As I said, I hope to change your mind. I never told you that publicly, but I'm gonna tell you that privately. I hope to change your mind about spiritual. Y'all going into Sin City Raps. Y'all know who Sin City Raps is. She's an author. She's a community. What do you call people that's in a community? Community outreach. She's a mother. I thought she was a spiritualist, but I guess Mama is not really a fan of this. I mean, I think she's just her and she don't like these titles. So she exposes fake psychics and shit. Fake psychics, fake spiritualists. And she just had a lot of these bad experiences, y'all. Like I've been watching this lady for months, and I'm seeing people on these videos, and these people are like boo 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 choo 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 do 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 do. People doing these little pendulums and shit. And if you're gonna say yes to a dog, the pendulum is gonna go left or right. And I'm like, honey, Mama kind of had the idea, but no, 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 no. Like I'm like, I need to go in there and show. Like I need to go back to all the people on her videos that were being this fraudulent readers and shit, and I need to show them how to correctly do it. Because it's like, girl, anyway. So y'all, once again, she's not a fan of the fake psychic. She's not a fan of the, and once again, that's why I'm here. Bitch, my life is an open book. You want to ask questions, bitch, we can call mama. Bitch, we can call brothers, aunties, uncle, cousins. We can call sisters, people who've known me for 13, 14, 15 years. Like I said before, baby, this is my way of healing and helping. Bitch, going into me being a sex worker, going into me managing people now. Like, girl, there's so many things that I can do. Like, I know that people spiritually are dying. Like, fuck all this other shit. Like, all this shit is a distraction. Oh, you're black. Oh, you're white. Oh, you're gay. Oh, you're straight. I'm a mother. You're not a mother. I'm a father. You're not. Like, all that shit is distractions. Like, bitch, you are a spirit having a human experience. So what have you done for your spirit lately? Like, what have you done for your spirit lately? And it always go back to my best friend saying this years ago. How much prayer you have up in your storage? And I told y'all, I learned what prayer really is. It's the art of speaking exactly what you want. The art of praying is decreeing, declaring, this is what I want. Not saying, oh, please, God, can you please grant me this new house, this new car? I'll be good. Oshun, or yeah, if you bring me, if you give me this dime sack, I'm gonna, I can work with you. I'm willing to, girl, get the fuck up out of here. Like, you are really, honestly, truly the power you seek. As I always say, you are that power. Like when your channels are not clear, this where things happen. Oh, bitch, I think I'm cursed. I think, okay, girl. Like I said, bitch, reevaluate your fucking life. Because like I said, it's in here. It's in here. And I've been mastering this for the past 6 months. It's all in here. It's all in here too. But anyway, I said a lot of shit right now, honey. But anyway, honey, but shout out to Sin City Raps. She's here. And I'll be interested into finding out, you know, what she think about my content and what she think about me. And I'm down to talk privately. I'm down to definitely connect privately and to definitely tap in on some tea. Come on in here. My grandmother said bullies do what they do because it's happening to them at some capacity by pit. Yes, that's true. No, that's true, Debbie. I believe that. I believe that, honey. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Two people right now, y'all. Two people right now. And this one I knew I was that bitch. Two people right now bullied me in high school, and when I became a grown ass woman, was trying to fuck. And that means they always was trying to fuck. One, never mind. I was gonna say his full name, but Daddy's a well-known firefighter right now in Stockton. But Daddy used to bully me and don't go to the bathroom and blah 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 blah. And girl, I wait till class started and go to the bathroom because I was like, bitch, they gonna rape me. Like I really thought I was like, bitch, they gonna rape me because these people they have it in for me so bad. They're gonna take me to the store and they're gonna rape me. So I was afraid to go to the bathroom. I was like, bitch, I ain't going to the bathroom. Anyway, and so literally the first time when we graduated, I want to say 6 months later, his friend was like, you look like this guy I used to go to school with, but you're hotter. So I was like, okay, he probably clocked the T. I don't know. But Daddy was like really trying to get it. And then I was like, I got to be honest with him because Daddy is really wanting it. Like, wow. I was like, oh, wow. I really thought he was hot. Now I'm making my dreams come true. And like, girl, I was really like, girl, come on. Listen, we got to give a shout out right now because Ganesha opened up some motherfucking doors. Oh, come on in here, Ganesha. Ow. Anyway, so during that time, I was really, really heavy with Ganesha. Motherfucking the guy. Bitch, when I told him what who I was, he was like, oh, now I really need it. So I was like, so you always wanted me, huh? And he's like, to be honest with you, not really. But one time we did a house party and somebody brought you up and said you were outside and I was trying to be cool. So I'm like, let me go up and let me see what's up. And it wasn't you, it was somebody else. And I'm like, girl, bye. So that turned you on? You wanted to get some? Or what's going on? Then of course he was like, I don't want to talk about that right now. But all that matters is that I think I told y'all the story. I think I told you the story. He went to the community college. I went to the community college to go get entrance and shit. I took the test and all that. Ooh, girl, that room was packed. Ooh, girl, horrible. And then the other one, girl, I met him at the waterfront in Stockton. We have something called the waterfront, which is downtown Stockton. That was a ship that used to bring in imports and shit, y'all. It's called the Delta. And they have this warehouse there that's been there for like, I want to say since 1928. So it's an old building, y'all. And they have a lot of, places in this building, restaurants and shit. And so I was there. I think there was a place there called Nana Burritos. And this guy just kept looking at me. And my friend was like, girl, this white guy keep looking at you. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, he keep looking at you. And I'm like, what white guy? And she's like, him right there. And then I look over and I'm like, oh my God, girl, that's my high school bully. And she's like, what? I said, yeah, he used to bully the fuck out of me. And she's like, no way. I was like, girl, I swear to you, girl, he used to bully me. So y'all, I'm thinking in my head, if this motherfucker approached me I got my taser. I always have my taser on me, bitch, and my mace. I said I got my taser. So I'm gonna tase the fuck out this giant, honey. He was like 6 foot fucking 7, y'all, and big. Sure enough, he was like, um, "What's your name?" And I told him, and he's like, "Okay," and he's like, "You from here?" And I was like, "Uh huh." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, I don't, yeah, you don't give me that you're from here." And I'm like, "Oh, I am though." And he's like, "Yeah, you don't give me that you're from Stockton." I was like, "I am though." Anyway, to make a long story short, y'all, we exchanged numbers. So my friend, cisgender woman, was egging it on. She's like, "Girl, this is your time to get him back." And I was like, "How am I gonna get him back?" She said, "You gonna just talk to him and you're gonna drop a bomb on him." I said, "Bitch, uh yeah, I'd rather like talk with him and drop the bomb before we do anything." She's like, "No, no, no, you need to meet with him first, reel him in, and then drop." I said, "No, no, no, mama, we ain't doing that. Because the daddy know where I live at now. Daddy going, yeah, we ain't doing that shit." So anyway, got make a long story short, we were talking, we were, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, how is this? How ironic is this that I get bullied in high school? I'm out and about, and my high school bully is hitting on me. So I'm like, maybe he knows the tea and he's playing these little games too. So of course, I'm, doing a role. Are you married? No, I'm not. He's asked me this. No, I'm not. You have any kids? No, I'm not. Why? I'm like, because I don't want any. Oh, that's unfortunate. And are you looking to get married? Yeah, just so I'm like, damn, maybe he really doesn't know me. Y'all, I remember I had that scarlet wig. Outtree, is the Outtree had that wig called Scarlet, y'all? I always wear that fucking wig, girl. That was my favorite wig to go to, girl. Ow, bitch. I remember he was working at a pizza place. So y'all, I meet him at the waterfront. We're at Nana Burrito. We exchange numbers. I'm with my friend. Literally, I'm out and about at a pizza place. It was a pizza place that offered buffets. We get the pizza, y'all, and mind you, I don't know why the fuck we did that, because bitch, I can't eat that much pizza anyway. So guess what? He was there working. "Oh my God, it's so good to see you. What you doing right now?" Me and my friend were eating. Blah, 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 blah. And my friend was like, "Girl, like this would be a perfect time to let him have it because he's at work." And I was like, "No, no, no, girl, we're not gonna do that." So y'all, I waited a couple more weeks. And of course, he's like bugging, like, "Why won't you let me see you?" Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "I want to tell you something." And I thought maybe you were just playing that role, but you used to bully me in high school. And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, you used to bully me in high school." And he's like, "I never bully no woman." And I said, "No, no, 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 honey, you bullied me." And at that time, I was not presenting as a woman. And he's like, "Presenting as a woman? Wait, hold up." So y'all, this is all through the text message. So he ended up calling me, and he's like, "What are you trying to tell me?" I said, "Honey, remember that boy that used to have that curly hair and had on those scrubs, blue, purple, butterfly, was quiet as hell, and y'all used to pick on because the motherfucker was friends with one of the teachers?" And he's like, "I think I do." And I was like, "Yeah, in the medical academy." And he's like, "Oh yeah." I said, "That's me." That motherfucker's like, "I need you to send me a picture of you right now." I was like, "Why?" "Send me that picture." Click. I was like, "Oh my God. Oh my God. The motherfucker's coming looking for me." So, of course, I called my friend. I'm like, "Girl, I told him he's asked for the picture right now. Do you think that he can look me up and see where I live at by using my picture?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Girl, when you go take the picture for your ID, they have your address on file. Girl, what happened if he could take this picture and he could look this shit up?" And she's like, "He can't do that." I said, "Girl, are you sure?" Come to find out, he was a fucking firefighter. So he became a firefighter, but he was working at the school, at the pizza place, to pay for fire school or fire science, whatever the fuck they call that. So, bitch, I was kind of right, because my hunch was telling me, bitch, she could look her shit up, and you could. So anyway, gotta make my story short. The motherfucker was like, "I really cannot believe this." And damn, and I'm trying to get some, but yeah, I feel a little uncomfortable because I was thinking to myself, like, what happened if I meet up with this man? Because he's like, "Yeah, I always thought you were good looking, you had that big old booty, and you had bigger booty than the black girls, and blah 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 blah. Blah. But I was like, what happened if this motherfucker want to meet up with me, and he want to beat my ass? Like beat my ass for first of all stretching out the motherfucking truth, and second of all, because now he got egg on his face, like motherfucker. I wanted to whoop your ass in school. I couldn't whoop your ass, and now you do this. So I was like, oh God, I'm scared. So bitch, I said, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't meet with you. Why not? I said, yeah, I'm sorry. There's there's other things. Oh, this is fucked up. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, this is fucked up. And girl, he's cussing me out. Not like I'm gonna whoop your ass shit, but he's just like, I can't believe this. And from the beginning, you should just said it. And I was like, well, listen, I thought you were playing the game, so I was playing the game too. Anyway, bullies are bullied. They've been bullied, or they playing footsies. And we think about domestic disputes and shit too. You know, we teach our daughters and shit. When a man want to fight you, he loves you. You remember in school and shit, there was a girl named Destiny. She was always picked on by these boys, and they would be like, he likes you. But this motherfucker would like throw sand in her hair and shit. And I was just like, bitch, somebody need to jump his ass. And they did. They jumped his motherfucking ass, bitch. They jumped his ass. His name was Jonathan K. I remember, girl. They jumped that motherfucker. Anyway, I don't condone violence. But I'm like, girl, like that is not cute. That does not mean the man like you. That means he's manipulating you. If he likes you, he needs to come out and tell that he likes you, baby. If he's over here playing these little footsie games and I want to fight you and shit, that's scary. That's some scary ass shit. Yes, honey. Yo, mama is right. I know that's right, honey. I love my mama. I love my mama. Yes, honey. I love my mama. She showed me love. Come on in here. I know that's right, honey. Ow. Come on in here. Sin City Raps, period, honey. Ow. Yes, honey. Grand Madam, love and light. Are you leaving? Why are you going so early, Grand Madam? Grand Madam, why are you leaving so early? It's so early, though, Grand Madam. I need to call you. It's a little too early for this, Grand Madam. It's a little too early. Oh, never mind. It's like 1 o'clock over there. Night, night. Yes, honey. Whoop. They need to eat some Smarties. Learning from all experiences, good and bad, to grow spiritually evolve. That's what it's about. That's what it is about. And that's why I say, Debbie, I say this right now. Everything is about our spiritual evolution. And when we look at things, say, oh my God, this is bad, something bad gonna happen. Like honestly, truly, like fear is an illusion. Like you're afraid of something, it's something going on. And I think fear is spirit way of telling you to acknowledge that and move on. Like I had a lot of fears, honey, that I don't have no more. But going into, like I said, every experience that we have really is about us. And let's say you lose your job, that spirit really telling you that you're capable of manifesting something greater than that. Let's say you get evicted, let's say, God forbid, you get evicted because you lose your job and all that. Like, I still feel like all these experiences still come back to you, like coming from someone who was short on rent, come from someone who couldn't pay their water bill, come from someone who couldn't pay whatever the case may be. Once again, every experience is for us to learn from it. Like life is not supposed to be easy. And I hate the fact that people really think that, or people have people thinking that. Like life is meant to be easy. It's not. Like life is meant to be filled with struggles. But how we learn from them is what makes us. Like, bitch, yes, I grew up with a single mother. Yes, my mother worked her ass off to make sure that we had food in our mouth and a roof over our head. Yes, sometimes I made it to where we raised ourselves. Yeah, there's times that we needed things that we couldn't have the things because my mother had to prioritize her money. But it didn't make me grow up and say, oh my God, the white man, the system didn't like me. It's everybody else's fault because my mama couldn't really give us what we needed. And fuck everybody for not helping my mama. Like, girl, once again, these experiences, when I have these experiences, looking back on them, I'm like, these experiences made me who I am. Like, I could have been that person that said, poor me, poor old me. Like, growing up in the motherfucking ghetto, bitch, wearing Payless shoes, eating leftovers and shit, bitch, noodles and shit. And that means nothing because that's food. A lot of people don't even have food. But I could have once again been like, oh my God, poor me. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the ghetto. I didn't grow up with no money. And now I have to steal. Now I have to go, rob a bank because I feel like I'm entitled to that. Instead of me once again living that and making that my story, I said, bitch, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show people that there's another way. I'm going to show people that regardless of what you're going through, you're only going through it temporarily. Like, this shit is not forever. And that's, I'm like, I don't understand people. Like, I don't understand how we live in a free world, how we live where we have access to everything, y'all. We have access to everything. Secrets that you think are secrets, you can really do your research and find it out. We have access. We live right now in the day and age where you can access every fucking thing, anything, and people still choose to be the victim. It's because I'm black that I'm never gonna be this. It's because I'm gay. It's because and I'm just like, honey, you are equipped with every fucking thing. Like, I believe that. I believe that you started from the semen, right, and you survived all those millions of sperms fought to fertilize the egg, but you actually made it. So you already came out fighting, going up from the testicles in through the vas deferens, through the urethra. Well, first you went through the prostate, through the urethra, you shot out, you went into the vaginal canal, you swam your ass through all that shit. You were going through some of those fucking semen was fucking weak. Oh my God, I can't make it. Oh, I can't go. Falling out and shit, girl. You fought to get through that cervix. You made your way through the uterus all the way, bitch, where you met that motherfucker well, not in the fallopian tube, because bitch, that would have been an ectotopic pregnancy. But you met that egg and you made it inside. You made it inside. So I do feel like everything, science has proven it, that we need is right here. All of your abilities, like I said, going into magic. Magic is just acknowledging your spiritual identity. Magic is just coming into yourself. We're not doing magic. We're not doing rituals to prove a point to anybody. Oh, I want to prove to you that I'm a badass witch. Let me go buy 20 damn candles and light it right now to show you. Like, honey, if you're that powerful, heal yourself. You're that powerful. Stop using you being a woman or you being a man or you being gay or you being broke or you coming from the ghetto as a fucking excuse of not having shit. Like, make that candle work then, if that's really what it's about. I mean, like I said, that's just me. Like, girl, once again, these deities, these orishas, these things that we're connected to, these are aspects of ourselves. That's why it doesn't resonate. We don't resonate. There's millions and millions of spirits out there. Everybody don't resonate with every fucking spirit. You resonate with these spirits because these spirits are reminding you about who you are, about who the fuck you are. But you are, once again, oh God, no, not you, but I'm saying those, oh my God, I can't do it. I need Oshun to do it for me. Oshun, can you please come down here and do it? Ganesha, I'm weak. I'm weak, Ganesha. I'm weak. I need you to fight this battle for me because I can't do it. No, bitch, you're saying, Ganesha, I need you to give me the strength and the courage and the determination to defeat whatever energy the enemies are sending to me. I need you to give me enough energy and enough focus to go within instead of go without. Come on in here. I need you, Oshun, to charge me up, to heal my body, to show people how to heal their body. Once again, that's what we're doing when we work these deities. We're not out here. Hopefully they work. I petitioned Oshun last night. Hopefully she answers my prayer. Fingers crossed. Like, girl, who says that? I petitioned Ganesha, and I hope that he hears my call, because I really could use his help right now. He heard your call, bitch, and if he answered, that means that you are aware of who the fuck you are. If he did not answer, that means, bitch, you don't know who the fuck you are, and that's why the shit ain't gonna happen for you. That's why you keep getting fucked up. That's why things keep going down, because you're not learning from those experiences. And I can tell you before, it's something I learned years ago, that the universe will never give you the same lesson to learn if you learn from the first time. I mean, you will never keep experiencing job loss. You never keep experiencing bankruptcy. You never keep experiencing sicknesses if you learn from the first go round. If you learn from the first go round, we're here to learn. This is school. We learn and we move on. Whatever that is, whether you die and don't, just go into a place of dark, wherever the hell happened. Bitch, you left here. That's all that fucking matter. You left the fuck out of here. Bitch, and to me, girl, I like I said, that's the best blessing if you ask me. Bitch, fuck all the dumb shit, girl. I don't give a fuck what happened, girl. If we die, we go to a void. Okay, God, let it be. Let it be, universe. If that's meant to be complete darkness forever, okay. Bitch, I'm at peace with that, honey. Anyway, honey. Yes, honey. Everything's about our spiritual evolution. Everything's about it. Yes, honey. Healing, healthy. Yes, it is, honey. Come on down, Dee Dee. Yes, honey. Ain't no real damn reviews. It sure ain't. Because the people that support me are still here. The people that support me are still here. And these are doctors, these are nurses, these are pastors, this is R&B singers, these are dancers, these are actresses, these are models. They're still here. And some of you are normal people, some of you are students, some of you are mothers, you are sons, and you are the best you possibly can motherfucking be. Real, recognize motherfucking real. And I said I appreciate my support. I don't care what nobody say. I appreciate my supporters. I appreciate y'all. Because, bitch, y'all the ones that are still here. Y'all the ones that invest your tea. Y'all the ones that say, bitch, Mystic, I could spend this $100 on something else. I could spend this $230 on something else. I could go buy me a sack of weed. I could go buy me a case of beer. But Mystic, I feel like there's something I can learn from this experience. Let me go ahead and give some of it to you. And matter of fact, even going into the 666 event, I think I want to, those who sign up for the 666 event, I think I want to extend, I want to extend support to you on your manifestation for your whole 60 days. I think that I want to extend it for your 60 days. I think during this whole 60 days of you manifest, now we have what, 50? I want you to reach out if you're ever stuck. You're like, listen, I've been journaling, I'm getting a little bit of writer's block. Reach out to me. Okay? I want to definitely reach out and help you. Like, so I want to extend that. Because of course I thought about that. I was like, honey, I did this event for my little mini vacation. That's why I wanted the event. I said, let's do the 6-6 event. People can send over the money. They can help themselves, and also let's cover, this vacation. Why spend mine when I can spend yours? Girl. Ow. That's just what I feel. I feel like I'm a goddess, bitch. I want to be spoiled. Ow. So why not scratch my back? I scratch your back. And so I was like, you know what? Okay. And then people join, and then someone sent over enough to cover 5 people. So I was like, damn, and now I have to give back. Outside of what I do my regular basis, donating, and giving to people. Why not on here? So once again, like I said, I'm going to extend that 45 days. Of course, the contact information is right there, honey. You're in the 6-6 event, honey. You can definitely reach out to me. It's extended, honey. It's extended, okay? Come on in here. Ow, y'all. What time? Oh my God, it's 2 hours. Bitch, I gotta go. I said an hour. Motherfucker. I said a fucking hour, bitch. And I've been in for 2 fucking hours, bitch. Shit, girl. Girl. Like the Long Island medium. Didn't know her husband was playing around. Diddy, you wrong for that, Diddy. Diddy, you wrong for that, girl. Didi, you so fucked up for that girl. How dare you? How dare you, Didi? Ah, that's what I be thinking too. This is just me. Like, I'm in tune with my friends because we're close, right? Like, I believe in the law of synchronicity. When you hang around with people a lot, or you talk to people a lot, you start acting like them, right? You start pulling up their essence. And so you become very intuitive with them, like, something ain't right. Let me call them. And sure enough, they're like, yeah, girl, something just happened to me. So the same thing with relationships. I'm like, how are you having intercourse with this person and you are spiritually inclined, allegedly? how are you having intercourse with this person, which is actually the deepest connection you can have with anybody? And then you have children by this man, and you still don't know what this man is doing. You still can't feel that something ain't off when this man inserts his penile gland into your vaginal canal. You don't be like, "Ooh, wait a minute. I felt a little bit of electricity right then and there. Baby, this feels a little weird right here. Ooh, yeah, this last time we had sex, baby, something's off." Like, girl, you're not gonna, and then you're not gonna ask spirit, "Hey, grandmama," because that's something too. Your great grandmother, your mother, your ancestors who passed on ain't talking to you and saying, "Girl, your man cheating on you." So it's like it's the real deep shit. And I think about that too because I'm like going into me dating my man and me, being connected to them, even kissing them, I was able to know something was off by kissing them. That touch, I'm like, something is off. Something is off, honey. And I remember one time in particular, one of my men, he brushed his teeth, but you know what hot mouth tastes like and smell like. Like it doesn't stink, but it's like a hot mouth. Blow if you brush your, if your breath is fresh, blow on your hand and smell it. That's what hot breath smell like. So he would smell like a hot mouth. But I remember one time in particular, this is probably about a good 2 weeks before we broke up. This motherfucker smelled like he just brushed his teeth. And I'm just like, I'm gonna have to ask this motherfucker because I want to know what the fuck's going on here because I've known this motherfucker for 6 whole months and this motherfucker never smelled like motherfucking Listerine, bitch. When we in the middle of the motherfucking day, I'll be goddamn. I said, honey, is there a reason why you brushed your teeth the other day before we met up? And he tried to play the role. What do you mean? Yeah, honey, you tasted like Listerine and Colgate, honey. Oh yeah, because baby, I ate and I didn't want you to smell. Well, what did you have? I had pho. Okay, baby, girl, we kissed when you had ajo sauce. Bitch, we fucking kissed when you have fucking sarang gari. We fucking kissed, bitch, when you have fucking onions and cebolla and con pepinos and shit. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, honey, you kissed after we had sex, bitch. So what? So that's how I was like, let me do my investigation. So I investigated the motherfucker and I found out the motherfucker was cheating. And of course, when I confronted him, he said, I don't gotta tell you a motherfucking thing. And for that matter, bitch, don't call me again. I said, oh, with pleasure. Bitch, bye. Bitch, bye. Stanky foot ass nigga. Anyway, I just don't understand how people don't know. How do you not know? Spirit didn't tell you that though. Spirit didn't tell you. Spirit didn't tell you that. That spirit of fuckery caught up to his ass undoubtedly. I know that's right. Ooh, not bummy and broke. Yes, we said it, bummy and broke. Listen, and I say this with respect. I think that broke means broken. And I think that bummy means you could do better, but you don't want to do better. When I say bummy, that's what I mean by bummy. You have the potential to do better, but you don't want to do better. Okay. LA is a horror city. Oh, LA is a horror city and it's full of spirits and chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, and of course the sauce known as HIV. I'm not judging anybody, but that is definitely a place I will not be having multiple sexual partners at. Nor will I be, whether condom or not. Condoms could break. And herpes and syphilis is transmitted through the saliva and bodily fluids. And going into herpes and scabies, it takes body contact. So I think I'll pass on that. And I'm very good at observing the body. I remember one guy said he had rosacea and that he had acne all over, near his pubic area. Then he tried to say he had genital warts. He was born with genital warts. And I said, bitch, you must think I'm a fool. And then the next time I saw him, daddy didn't have the genital warts no more. And he said he had them burnt off. And I said, no, baby, you don't have the outbreak right now. So for you thinking that I'm going to be this dumbass bitch and put that anywhere in me, we're going to end this right now. And then he's like, oh, really? Yeah, we're going to end this bitch. Bella is having a tantrum right now. Ow, the bottoms are the most vicious. The anal makes people go. Listen, listen, listen. Oh my God. Listen, I had to, listen, I had to, oh my God. I literally had to cuss someone out not too long ago because he said that he was a BB bottom. And I said, what the fuck is a BB bottom? I'm thinking being, bold and beautiful, BBW, big and bad, or, and he gonna say bareback. And I said, I see that in a lot of people's names. It was like BB, it was like BB Jake, BB John, BBD, and I'm thinking that they talk about they plus size, y'all, but literally it means they like raw sex. I said, oh hell no. And the motherfucker's like, well, we on prep. I said, bitch, unless we could go to your doctor and your doctor could disclose your medical record, bitch, you can keep your prep and your prep talk to your motherfucking son, bitch. We are still using a motherfucking condom. And bitch, the fuck out of here. So he was reading me down, and you're anti-gay. You're not even part of the LGBT community. You're probably some woman that's just acting like she's LGBT to expose secrets. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Because I'm not pro BB anal. Like, bitch, have you lost your damn mind? And then nothing too like that. I'm not against that, but why not find one or two people? That's what I said, polygamy. Like, I'm a sexual person, but I'm not a hoe. Like, the only way I see myself honestly truly having multiple partners is if we are in the same relationship. Like, that's the only way. It has to be a polyamorous thing. Like, it cannot be. Yeah, it can. Yeah, I can't. I don't see that, especially with all these diseases popping up right now. They got a bacteria infection growing right now. If you don't know now, that's why they're doing recalls on the cheeses. They're doing recalls on the tomatoes and the strawberries and the blueberries and shit. Even on the organic shit, girl, the organic shit is contaminated because this bacteria is growing. So I'm like, if this bacteria is growing on the foods, it's growing inside of the penis and the vagina too. So I'm just like, y'all just out here sucking and fucking raw, and y'all like, well, I'm on prep. Okay, honey, prep ain't stop you from getting chlamydia and gonorrhea. Prep is not stopping that. So, bitch, like I said, girl, you go just like with the mask thing, honey. I don't give a fuck who's vaccinated, bitch. I need you to give me my 6 fucking feet, and I'm still wearing my motherfucking mask, bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bitch. Until they say there's no more cases of CR19, bitch. Back all the way up, because bitch, some of y'all be spitting in people motherfucking faces anyway. And I almost cussed out this older white lady a couple of weeks ago because mama was spitting, and bitch, I felt that spit hit my forehead, and I said, well, goddamn, she didn't hit the glasses, and she thank God she couldn't get in my mouth or my nose, so I got the mask on. But if mama spit hit the forehead, then mama spit probably also hit my chest. So I was a little disturbed by that. And mama knew she was spitting. She knew it because she kept saying, oh, I'm sorry. Like, bitch, okay, so you step back, you don't have to worry about that, man. 6 feet. If you step back, I wouldn't have to worry about you spitting on my face. Bitch, back the fuck up. So like I said, I had to calm myself down because I said, "Ooh, girl, this is not gonna be cute." Oh yeah, yeah. Let me be respectful, girl. Let me be respectful, and let me just keep it moving, girl. I know when I got in that car though, bitch, I had that alcohol spray wipe shit, and I wiped that shit out. That's what I said, girl. I can't wear no makeup during this damn whatever the fuck we got going on, because bitch, I ain't get me together. Have bacteria going inside your damn mouth and shit, spitting on me and shit, bitch. Y'all lost your damn mind. Spitting on me, girl, where I'm from is an assault. Okay. Hello? People, people be like, bring me your guy's underwear and jar or just toenails and semen. Listen, that's fraudulent. That's some fraudulent ass shit right there. I don't care nobody say. Sue me. Sue me, fraudulent ass bitches. That is fraud. Even one of the spiritual persons told people to give me your baby's hair. And I said, bitch, I don't lost your damn mind. And like I said, that's all I don't connect with these hoes. Girl, talk about they in House of Ifa and shit. Girl, if that's what they do in the Ifa, girl, with all due respect, girl, you can have that shit. With all due respect, it seemed like all these people from the House of Ifa or Ifa pathology, they pathological fucking liars and they pathological motherfucking scammers. I don't care what nobody say. From my experience, girl, if spirit work with you and you know spirit come and I'm controlling and you believe in the law of correspondence, so but you don't need no motherfucking babies here to do no work on no man. The picture is the most powerful thing. Every culture, from the Indians forward, Native Americans forward, pictures are very, very powerful. This is why a lot of people do not believe in you taking pictures of babies and stuff until they're old enough to take pictures. That's why some of these celebrities be getting it right. But some of them be doing it for the clout and money and shit. Like, oh, you're not taking a picture of my baby because I want to get some money. No, no, bitch. You should not be taking pictures of your babies or sharing those motherfucking pictures until they are of age. Like I said, that's an old superstition. Like I said, my family come from Arkansas, Oklahoma, West Virginia, Texas, Louisiana. Okay, bitch, let's talk about it. And current generation, let's say 2 generations back, Indiana, Michigan, Washington, whatever. We got family all over. But that's an old superstition, but it's true, bitch. And you don't let nobody rub on your stomach. And girl, they be letting everybody rub on their stomach. Oh, you pregnant? And they just sitting there rubbing the belly. And I'm just like, bitch. Like I used to tell my sister all the time, like, girl, if I see one more person touch your stomach, they getting popped in the hand. They getting popped in their motherfucking hand, honey. Because bitch, yeah, they marking that baby up, girl, and you gonna end up having some complications, girl. And she ended up having complications too, by the way. She did. She almost bled to death. They have to give her 2 blood transfusions. When my sister had her sons, they have to give her 2 blood transfusions. She almost lost her life, and then one of the babies almost died too because he was born with a heart murmur. But when you have a auntie who's a spiritualist bitch, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, girl. Because like I said, I don't even believe in that damn. I don't believe in the word transsexual no more, transgender. There ain't no such thing as that no more. I don't believe in the word psychic no more. I don't believe in the word spiritualist no more. Like I'm just like, girl, just these motherfuckers just fucking up every fucking thing. Like, bitch, I'm just gonna say, I don't know what the fuck even say now. Just, oh girl, just girl, I just don't even know what to say. I'm just disgusted by it. I'm just, oh girl, oh girl, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. These motherfuckers, girl, oh girl, I'm so sick of this shit. Woo, mm. Anyway, come on in here, Larry, come on in here. Ow. Mystic, what do you think about accidents and planet crashes? How does spirit interact with these situations? What do you mean planet crashes? Oh, plane crashes. Okay, so this is what I believe. I believe that people that die in car accidents and plane and train, I feel like they get stuck because they said that light travels faster than the speed of sound, right? Or is it vice versa? So traveling, when we're traveling, I believe that and I tell you this, like I'm a motion sick person. Like I'm very sensitive to motions of stuff. I I can't even explain it. Don't even ask me how I managed being a driver and let alone being a passenger until I became a driver. But motion sickness, it makes me very nauseous. Like I want to vomit and stuff. So I can feel all that. So going into this, like I said, when you're in a car or when you're in a plane, or like even a plane, a train, you're traveling, you're moving, you're traveling against time, you're traveling against light. So you're already tapping into frequencies and dimensions outside of self. Like even going to the fact that everything has atoms and they're spinning and vibrating at a certain rate. So you already have your body is vibrating and shaking and whatever, right? And then you're moving while you're moving, if that makes sense. And then you're going 30 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, 700 miles per hour, 600 miles per hour. So imagine how many of you or how many shape shifting experiences you're having while being on a plane or a bus or even in a car, driving 2 miles. Like you're moving and you're, oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. Like even going into like, there's a camera called a motion camera. If you're walking and moving and stuff and it takes your picture, it shows lines behind you. And they y'all can do your research on this. I'm not making shit up. It shows like it shows you moving. So let's say you could be right here, you could do this, and it'll show all the energy of you doing this and shit. And at this point you already stopped. Oh, it's some freaky shit. So I think that when spirits die in plane crashes, car accidents, I really do feel like they become trapped. And this is why people who, I don't know about where y'all are at, but I know here, when people die in car accidents and, stuff like that, they put memorials by these locations. And a lot of people don't even know what they're doing, right? I'm speaking from what I see. A lot of people like these vigils to remember them, but we're actually lighting, as I said before, to release them from wherever they're at, wherever they're stuck, right? Anything trauma. I think even like shootings and stuff, I think they become trapped. And it's even creepy to think about it because my cousin was murdered. I had several cousins that were murdered over the past 20 years. Some of it was gang related, some of it was innocent. But when one of my cousins passed away and my brother actually witnessed it and he had his brain stuff on him and stuff, y'all, very disgusting. Oh, girl, creepy. And I would have like dreams about this cousin a lot, y'all. And this cousin would come to me a lot in my dream and be like, uh, blah 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 blah, blah. And then girl going into and this oh girl, this is like creepy, but think about it right now. well, what am I telling you right now? This is even creepy. And of course, I'm gonna get back onto what you're asking, um, Lorraine Jordan. But I have not talked to this one cousin in particular, which was his sister, in like 3 or 4 years, right? Because mama thinks she's all that. And I had a dream, y'all. Like, I think this was probably like maybe 5 years ago now. I had a dream, and I noticed like when things are going on, my dreams are really, really strong. Like I see shit and they're clear and I remember them and I can go down the list. So I had a dream of it being at my auntie's house. And my auntie lived in this house that was like I just call it the triangle house. Like near her front. So my auntie lived in this house with triangles, y'all. So where the garage was at, there was a triangle above the garage. Where her door was at, there was a triangle. On the front room window, there was a triangle. So I just remember calling it the Triangle House. Now, y'all, she had a station wagon too, and y'all, she made waffles. This auntie, she can bake stuff, y'all. She loved to bake, and she got that from my grandmother. She loved to bake waffles and peach cobblers and cakes. She was actually a cake decorator too. Her first 3 years of retiring. But anyway, y'all, honey, this auntie girl at this house, we had fun at this house. And I always remembered this house because it was so fun. Like she had a trampoline in the backyard and she'll make us waffles with eggs and sausage and we'll have orange juice and oh God, it was so fun, y'all. And it was every Saturday morning. And my mom and her would have coffee and they'll be talking. And so anyway, they moved from that house, y'all, and things changed. Like even my mom and her relationship changed. So my cousin in this dream, we're at this house, and I was thrown off a bit because I'm like, oh my God, I missed this house. But then it hit me like, bitch, we're grown. Bitch, y'all haven't lived in this house since I was 6 years old. So my cousin is sitting on this couch, the one that passed away, and he like startled me. And I was like, ooh. I was like, damn cousin, I'm sorry, but I was just realizing that we're not in this house really because like you move from the house. And he's like, fuck all that. I'm worried about my sister. And y'all, I could pull up the Facebook message to y'all. I can tell you, bitch. Hold on. Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know I mentioned this before. I know I mentioned this before. Hold on right now. Hold, hold on right now. Let me pull up this message. Hold on. Because mama thought I was crazy. Mama thought I was crazy. And I even hit my sister up and I said, girl, why is she acting a certain way? Like I had a dream about our cousin and he said that his sister, he's concerned about his sister. Okay, y'all. So this is 2017. Okay. Let's get into it. No, no, no. This is before 2017. No, no, it's not. No, it's not, bitch. This was. Let me see. Hold on. I'm seeing our message in 2014. Oh, here we go. This is March 9th of 2014, y'all. I hit her up out of the blue. I said, "Hey, cousin, how are you? Hope all is okay with you." And she said, "Y'all, listen. I don't gotta lie about a motherfucking thing. What does that day say? What does that day say? March 9th, 2014. I said, I'm blessed, thank Jesus. She said, I heard that. How you feeling? I said, I want to share with you that I have been having deep dreams about her brother the last 3 nights. It was a 3 night concession, y'all. That's when I knew that my cousin was trying to reach out to me. 3 whole nights, y'all. The first night was this house. The second night was a place I've never been to. It was snowing. And the third night was another place I've never been to. And I was like, what is this place like? Was there a cabin that y'all stayed at? And it was freaky to me, y'all. Like, I even woke up one time in particular. Oh, girl, I'm getting chills thinking about this right now. Because on one of these nights, I woke up, and as I fell asleep, my cousin was telling me to go to bed. And I was like, why? And he said, because you're about to wake up on the other side. Oh, my God. Woo. Oh, y'all. He said, you're about to wake up on the other side. And I was like, what do you mean I'm about to wake up on the other side? I'm already up. And he said, no, you're not. And then so I lay down, y'all, and I ended up waking up in reality. But as I was dozing off, I felt like he laid on me. And when I woke up, y'all, I felt something right there, girl. I jumped the fuck out that bed, bitch. I said, oh, hell no. And you know, that traumatized me because I was sleeping. So anyway, I said, I've been having deep dreams about your brother the last 3 nights. Last night, I dreamt that we were at a big purple lake. Mentioned that he was concerned about you. I wasn't going to say anything because others would just say it was just a dream, but I feel these are actual visitations. Not sure if you're distressed or in a situation you're dealing with, but I'm praying for you. Um, and I'm hoping that you feel great. And that was it. And this around the time, y'all, I had my surgery too, by the way. And you know, when you're recuperating from surgery and shit, girl, you're closer to the spirit world, honey. And she said, huh, no worries. I'm doing cool. Glad to hear all is well with you. Next time he stops by to visit you, tell him to come see me. Thank you, cousin, for that. I need your email address and the amount you want me to contribute. So I don't know why she thought I was giving her a reading and why she was going to pay me for a reading. But I was like, so why she doesn't this off? So I had to hit up my sister. First I called my mom. My mama didn't answer. So I hit my sister up and I said, girl, is everything okay? Like, I'm not trying to be messy, but is everything okay? Because I hit up, you know, our cousin and I told her that I've been having dreams about her brother and these dreams are serious. Like, I just told her that he's concerned about her, but he showed me a lot of shit, y'all. Coming to find out, y'all, true story. Something happened to where her husband got caught up in some shit, and this is even creepier too. Her wedding anniversary is on the day of my cousin's birthday. So she literally, he was involved in a whole drug thing, y'all. I'm not even gonna get into that. None of my business. But this drug thing was so big that it went from uh Atlanta clear across to New Orleans, up to Washington, Washington down to motherfucking Mexico border. And bitch, I said, oh hell no. And I said, so wait a minute. Is this why she was ignoring? Like what I was telling her? Girl, when I tell y'all, he showed me so much shit about her, y'all. So much shit about her, and it was true. Like even going into her daughter was pregnant, y'all. Now this is the creepy part right here. Her daughter was pregnant, and she didn't even know it. And he showed me that the daughter was pregnant. And I told my sister, I said, girl, I had a dream that blank blank is pregnant. And she said, well, who's she pregnant by? And I said, why you say that? Well, because you know her and my baby daddy was flirting. So I was like, girl, she's not pregnant by him. She's pregnant by this other guy. And when I looked at him, he looked like some type of, I'm not even going to tell y'all. He looked just weird to me. Coming to find out, y'all, she was actually pregnant. The man looked a little different from the dream, but it definitely was his ass. And I just said, whoa. Like, y'all, it blew my mind, y'all. It blew my mind. Like, that right there is when I was like, oh my God. Like, wow. Like, spirit really talks, and I need to listen. I need to really listen. I need to really fucking listen. And there's so many experiences like that, y'all. Like, I have another cousin on here who been in music videos, honey. I told her about stay away from somebody. Mama didn't believe me, girl. They drugged her. And then she was like, girl, they put something in my drink and blah, 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 blah. And I said, girl, I told you, stay away. And then coming to find out, it was our own cousin that was at the party too that helped drug her, girl. I said, oh, heck. I said, girl, see, this is why I don't drink. This is why I don't do parties. I don't drink. Like, bitch, I need to see you coming like you see me coming. And if I do go, somebody's going with me, baby. Somebody's going to be the ears and the eyes for me. Like, that's just how it's going to be, baby. I'm not going to a party or something by myself, and I don't feel comfortable. I already don't trust people. So it's like, I'm there, and I'm just letting you pour me drinks. I'm letting you cook food for me. Oh, bitch, back. Girl, you done lost your damn mind. Anyway, so I think that spirits get stuck. And I think that if someone died in an accident, someone died in a plane crash, train accident, I think that their spirit gets stuck in that place. And when people, and usually people have dreams about those people too. People that die of real trauma, like they've been shot or they've been, an accident, like that's traumatic. They will usually come to certain people in a dream to beg for you to release them. And people would think that they come to them in a dream to, you know, they want to stay around. I want to keep them here. Y'all had a dream about Aaliyah, which I did before. And she's telling me that she's okay on the other side and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, girl, no, Aaliyah's coming to you because she wants to be released. Girl, she's trapped somewhere and she wants to be released, mama. That's why she's coming to you, girl. She's not coming to you because she's like, hey, boo boo, I know you're psychic and I want to see you. Like, no, mama's like, baby, please release me. Anyway, so like I said, they need to be released. And if you could go to their location, burn candles for them, put their picture there, tell them to find peace, go to the light, release them from whatever bondage or chakra they're placed upon, because we know that this earth is a prison. Oh, come on in here. We know that they put you in a jail cell like you have cells in your body. Come on in here. And we know that when you're born here, you're really shackled to the ground. That's why we have gravity. Now, I'm not saying, but I am saying. Hello. So you are already locked up in some type of cell anyway. So like I said, they want to be freed. So they want to be released. And your job is to release them. And like I said, symbolically, we know this because we light candles for them. We release balloons for them, but we really don't let them go. Like we hold them, in our hearts and we mourn for their loss. And it's just like, honey, like you're going to die one day too. And so that's a good thing. Honestly, it's a good thing. And if they died traumatically, you pray for their peace. You pray for their spirit to go to the light. And once again, the light will be the darkness. Okay, hello. We talked about this before. Not the moonlight, not the light at the end of the tunnel. That's the moon, bitch. Don't get fooled. That's why they ever talk about the dark side. Girl, anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. So it's really unfortunate. If you know somebody who have died in an accident like that, you would do a visual for them anywhere. Time and space is an illusion. So even though you're right here in your house, you're still at that car accident site. And that's with anything. Let's say, for example, someone passed away in Florida and you're like, damn, I need to get to Florida, but I'm never going to get there because I work too much. Thank God for universal law And the fact that that space and time is an illusion, when you're sitting here concentrating on that, you're there. Oh, girl, that's some deep shit, y'all. There's some real deep shit that I learned years ago about a lot of stuff. Like, oh, girl, like just creepy shit when you think about it. And the average person would say, bitch, this doesn't sound right. Like, how am I in space when my eyes are closed? How am I dead when I'm sleeping? Why are people that are dream walkers, why are they more claustrophobic, which is true. People that has a deep connection to the spirit world are usually very claustrophobic, especially when it comes to laying down in tight places. Oh, come on in here. Oh, come on in here, bitch. Oh, girl, that's what that ain't no day bed over here, girl. We're not doing a motherfucking day bed, girl. Ow. We're not doing a motherfucking full size bed. No tween size bed, bitch. And the room gotta have space, bitch. Girl, ain't no fucking 8x8 room, bitch. The fuck out of here, girl. Mm-mm. So anyway, yeah, that's how they feel about that. That's how spirits interact with this situation. They become trapped, traumatized, and need to be released. Like I said, you like something for them, tell them, I release you. You know, you're no longer bounded by the laws of the physical world. You're no longer stuck in this physical place that we call earth, but it's actually hell. You're free to fly. You're free to transform. You're free to fly into the light. You're free to go on. I release you. I love you. And that even works when people die, even when they're not, in a car accident. I tell y'all, my sister passed away in 2018. That was a very hard thing for me to do. And, holding on and recircling this in my mind for 6 months and 7 months and just saying, damn, I wanted to be there. And if I could have just been there. And I really have to be like, no, bitch, like you have to release that. You have to let that go. You have to understand that she's graduated and you cannot. That hoping and wishing is not going to bring her back. And I kid y'all not, when I released that energy, I started having more spiritual interaction with my sister. I was having more dreams. She was giving me messages and this person's this and this person's that. And, in the physical world, we were close. And in the spiritual world, we're even closer. So it's really, really amazing to even think about that stuff. And I know going into the Bible stuff, it says do not consult with the dead. But of course, this is the masters that say that because they don't want you to get your power back. Because I know, bitch, you're really working with your ancestors. You really work with your mama who's deceased and your daddy who's deceased and your sister who's deceased. You're going to really get some shit done. And going into what I've worked through, going into what I've manifested up until this damn point, even right now, it's because of me connecting with my ancestors, me connecting with my loved ones who passed on and say, baby girl, you on the other side. I need you to help me with things that I can't see with the physical eye. I need you to tell me tomorrow when I go to this meeting, are they going to set me up? And if they are, bitch, I need you to stop that motherfucker in his tracks. And then sure enough, girl, they give you a call. Something just happened, y'all. Let's talk about it for a minute. Let's talk about it. I called a place because, of course, I want to have a deep exfoliation to my face, right? I was like, girl, I need y'all to do a deep exfoliation, right? I just feel like my face needs to really be cleansed, y'all. So I called this place and they're like, yeah, we can do it. And if you want to do 30, this amount, an hour, this amount, I'm like, okay. But I started thinking about it for a minute, y'all, and I was just like, something ain't sitting right with me on this. Because, yeah, they were booking through the text message shit. And I'm like, something just doesn't fit right. So I literally told my sister, told her Saturday, sis, if it's not meant for me to go to this appointment with these people on Monday, I need you to stop the esthetician in a motherfucking tracks. Like if they're pulling something funny, shady, they're trying to scam, I need you to stop this motherfucker in a motherfucking tracks. Right hand up, bitch. Why did they call me Sunday? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. I got a fucking call on Sunday from this place with a voicemail. Bitch. Where that motherfucking phone at? No, it's this phone. Bitch. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all right here. Where's it at? Look at this right here. Look at, well, the number is going to show up, so I can't show y'all. It says right here, Saturday at 10 a.m. is when we talked about confirming the appointment, and I sent them my information. And then they say you are scheduled. We'll be seeing you Monday at 11:30 a.m. This was at 4:30 on Saturday, y'all. Sunday, I got a call at not even girl at 10:10. Literally, y'all, I sent my payment over to them at 10:08 on Saturday. At 10:10 on Sunday. Hi, this is Sammy. I'm calling in regards to your appointment that's set on Monday with us at 11:30. Unfortunately, we do need to cancel that. Just your esthetician is not going to be in that day. And of course, this is a voicemail with visual voicemail. Your esthetician will not be in that day. If you could give us a call back so we can reschedule for you. Girl, bye. You know, I called them and said, yeah, honey, I'll call y'all when I'm ready. I called another place and my appointment is set for motherfucking Wednesday. And bitch, I trust this place because mama was very, very, I need to see you. I went in there. She was like, how can I help you? And oh my God, your skin is already beautiful. You don't have to really do anything. We could just do a cleanse. I could just exfoliate you. We could do a light little lactic acid pill. I said, no, the fuck you won't. Honey, ain't no acid, ain't no bitch, ain't no type of acid going on this motherfucking face, bitch. I seen those burnt victims, girl. You ain't burning up this face. Oh, we don't use strong acid like that. Oh no, baby, I don't trust that at all, girl. No, ma'am. So mama said, it's whatever you want, baby. I said, listen, I cannot lay back more than 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, baby, I need to get up. She said, oh, don't worry about that. Anytime you need to get up, you raise your hand, I'll get you up. Thank you, baby. Y'all gotta connect with your ancestors, girl. Stop bleeding these, stop bleeding these motherfuckers out here that need to do this, okay? Oh, wait a minute. So Jordan Lorraine, wait a minute. Jordan Lorraine is not Joey. Uh-oh. I put you on a 2 phone and you're echoing throughout my room. Oh, okay. You're on the other phone. Okay. Speaking of fakes, I can't with Tyler Henry. Who the fuck is Tyler Henry? Oh, the LA medium. Girl, I wanted to call. See, I don't know Nene. I want to meet Nene. I had dreams about her years ago. That mama was like stalking me and shit, y'all. Listen. Let me not talk about that. Because girl, I tend to call things into fruition. But I want to meet mama. Yeah, if I ever make that trip out there to ATL, I need to meet Lanithia, honey. Auntie Lanithia, honey. Close your legs to married man. Anyway, Tyler Henry did a reading for her, and he fucking sitting here sweating like a fucking hoe in church. And I'm just like, girl, if you can tap into energy like that, it must be a motherfucker to go to a motherfucking grocery store. It must be a motherfucker to go to the bathroom. I mean, think about it, girl. If you're tapping into spirits like that and frequencies and I'm sick, I'm getting clammy, there's energy here. So you go into the bathroom, nasty ass motherfucker, you don't get bubble guts because people gotta like, girl, let's think about that for a minute. How does that work? So, bitch, him, you got the girl that was on the We channel, the heavy set psychic lady. So she's a medium, a channeler, a hokey dokey, spellcaster, tarot reader. Mama sitting here showing up, and I'm just like, well, the body is the temple, first of all. And we know that metaphysically speaking, people that are overweight, there's some hormonal imbalances there. And or they say, I put this fat on as protection. So that means you have unresolved trauma. So how you out here offering spiritual help for people if you still got unresolved trauma, mama? How's that possible? And then I'm like, how are you so? She said, I'm so booked. I'm booked back a year in my appointment book. Bitch, you're booked with appointments, but yet you have time to film a reality show? Ma'am, please make it make sense to me. Please make it make sense to those who recognize real motherfucking lies. Like everybody else is like, oh my God, she's so booked. I want to book with her too. Mama could be making the money that she's making on those TV shows with y'all clients that book. Because if she's booked for a whole fucking year, that means she's made about at least $250,000. And I doubt that show gave her more than that. Like, I want to look that up. I think it's called Medium. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about too, the brunette girl. So I'm just like, why are these people faking this motherfucking funk like they're connected to spirit, but not seeing baby daddies, not seeing baby fathers, not seeing that? It just doesn't sound right to me. La lengua. Yes, honey. Come on, Debbie. You speak Spanish? Debbie, you speak Spanish? Espanol? You speak Spanish, honey? Okay. Bella's connected. She's always connected. Listen, Bella be getting on my nerves. Somebody told me border collies needs to always be by you. Australian shepherds, border collie, Queensland Hillers, they need to always be by you to learn how to be obedient and shit to you. But Bella, it actually worked against me because Bella is so in tune. Like it's like Anubis is in tune, but Bella is really in tune with me. Like she knows when I'm not feeling comfortable. She knows when I'm feeling like it's crazy, y'all. Like it's really crazy. And I think about this because we went somewhere yesterday and she was barking. I think I went to Joann's to get some tie-dye shit. I can't remember. And she was barking, but I was feeling uncomfortable because this guy and this woman kept going back and forth around my car where I was like, bitch, what the fuck is going on here? And Bella's, mind you, is sitting here looking at me, and the only way she can see them is if she could see them through the window. I mean the rearview mirror. So that's when she looked back when she started feeling me get like anxiety, like, bitch, do I need to run? Do I need to run the fuck up out of here? Or what do I need to do? Like, what's going on? Bitch, that she started barking. And I was like, oh, okay. Mom was letting know, bitch, my mom ain't feeling too good, but y'all better back the fuck up. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, oh my God, Miss Sig, you can go blind untreated. Oh, oh, don't even talk about that, girl. Syphilis, gonorrhea gives you blindness too. Ow, come on in here, Neosha. Yes, honey, come on in here, Joey. She sends the spirits. Yes, listen. Bella always sends the spirits, honey. I remember when I first got her, honey, and I started doing some energy work, honey. Mama was looking into the air like this. And my mom was like, oh my God, matter of fact, my mama was here. Yeah, my mom was here the first weekend I got Bella. And she was like, I think she's seeing something. And I was like, I think she is too. Like she literally, y'all, I thought she was blind. I said, oh my God, my dog's gonna be blind. Because she was like literally, y'all, doing this, y'all, at like 5 months. She was doing this. Excuse me, 2 months at the time for this experience. She was just like doing this, like something was going back and forth. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? And my mom was like, yeah, I think she sees something. I was like, I think she is too. So I went ahead and I took that little sage just in case something came in with her. I said, let me sage this shit up. Anyway, everything was good though. Prep makes your teeth fall out. Ugh! Jordan Lorraine, listen. These girls don't know nothing about that. It's better not to have sex than to be on prep. I mean, that's what I feel like. You don't have to fuck. Like, where does it say that we gotta have sex? I'm okay with holding your hand and looking at you. I'm okay with looking at you and that's it. If I think you're hot, all I gotta do is look at you. Honey, if you hold my hand, you might even just right there, girl, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Bitch, you don't gotta go on to that. So I'm just like, where do people think that we gotta have sex with people? And well, I'm taking prep to be safe. No, bitch, being safe is being abstinent. That's what the fuck being safe is being. Being abstinent, bitch, ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Bitch, you ain't that motherfucking horny. Bitch, you need to go see a doctor. You need to get laid like that, girl. Something ain't right. Ow. If your panties are moving that bad and your boxes are moving that bad that you need to get laid and you need to release, bitch, they got toys for that. Fucking weirdos. Like, girl, I gotta have it. When I don't have sex, I act crazy. Oh, bitch, you're already crazy for you telling me that. Bye. People, when's the last time you had sex? It's been 2 years. Oh my God, so long. How? Um, um, what do you mean how? What do you mean how? Like I don't have to be with people. I mean, what? Girl, bye. Get the fuck out my damn face. Good morning. Come on in here, Larry. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Ow, we're doing good. We're doing good, Larry. Of course, now I'm starting to get sleepy, honey. Listen, I need to go organize something in my living room, honey. Before I call it a night. Yes, honey. We're great though, Larry. We hope you're doing well as well. Okay, Larry. Hopefully you've been connecting a little more with Miss Thing, honey. Yes, honey. For real, Debbie. Yes, honey. Listen, Larry. Listen. We appreciate you, Larry. Yes, honey. You get ready for work. Listen. Good luck at work, honey. Bust the wheel, okay? Let a wheel pop. You know when people are acting, they say break a nail. How would you say that? Good luck. Get a door jam. How about that? Get a door jam, Larry. But Debbie, I'm for real though, honey. Like people be like, I'm on prep to be safe. Like baby, baby. And you don't think there's side effects to prep? Like I want to look up the side effects of prep because people are gonna say, well, there's side effects if you don't get on prep. If you're not on prep and you have sex, there's side effects of prep. Hello, can we talk about it? Side effects of Truvita. Is it Truvita? Is that prep or is it Javita?
According to DrugWatch, the most common side effects of the HIV PrEP drug Truvada, emtricitabine and tenofovir disoproxil fumarate, include headaches, rash, nausea, vomiting, and weight loss. Rare but serious side effects include kidney and liver problems, bone loss, potentially fatal lactic acidosis, and immune reconstitution syndrome.
Girl, they give you the same side effects as the HIV virus. So why the hell would y'all want to be on that shit? And there's no Truvada, not Truvita, Truvada. Girl, it's that immune reconstitution syndrome, potential fatal lactic acidosis, liver problems, and bone loss. All this the fuck? I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm being real. All this just to bust a nut. I want to get on Truvada so that way I can still have unprotected sex. Like what? Like wait, what? Like a headache, rash, nausea, vomiting, and weight loss? Y'all can have that shit. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration Adverse Event Reporting System, or FAERS, there have been 11,381 adverse event reports for Truvada from 2005 to 2019. Now, see how many of y'all are on motherfucking Truvada anyway. Of those, 8,982 were serious, including 718 deaths. Girl, you better off not even having sex, y'all, if you ask me, girl. And it also says right here, Truvada has a black box warning for post-treatment of hepatitis B or HBV. Patients who discontinue Truvada or other drugs containing tenofovir disoproxil fumarate may have severe flare-ups of HPV. Girl, they said when you take Truvada and you stop taking it, you will have flare-ups of HPV symptoms, and they may need to restart hepatitis therapy. The fuck is going on here? Oh, girl. Yeah, you got hepatitis, girl. You don't need to be fucking any motherfucking way. And there's no tea, there's no shade with that. You got hepatitis, girl. You don't need to be fucking any motherfucking way, girl. Or at least fuck with a condom on. And it says right here, side effects of Truvada, according to clinical trials for adults, are abdominal pain, fatigue, upper respiratory tract infection, sinusitis, insomnia, back pain, depression, diarrhea, dizziness, headache, itching or skin rash, joint pain, nausea, skin discoloration or hyperpigmentation. Oh, girl, you gotta be motherfucking. I just want to throw up thinking about this right now. Stomach pain, strange dreams, trouble sleeping, vomiting, and weight loss. Oh, girl. They also said that serious from long-term usage include kidney and liver problems and bone density loss. And see, we know bone is in your teeth. If you don't know, now you know. When you have bone loss, you lose your motherfucking teeth. So I'm telling y'all this right now. If you don't want to get nothing, stop fucking. Stop fucking strangers. Find you somebody you can trust and lay on up with. Now I'm itching. Why the fuck I read this shit, y'all? Now I'm fucking itching. Now I want to take this damn wig off and scratch my damn hair. I can't get into that shit. Shit like that disturb me, and I just get itchy and shit. Like, girl, uh, ooh, you better off not having sex, girl. You know, I mean, girl, they got flashlights, y'all. They got hands. They got socks, according to the prison people. I mean, girl, really? And y'all not making children. So I'm like, if you're gonna make children, I can see that, but you're not having children. So why does it matter if you use protection or not anyway? Oh, I don't like condoms. It doesn't feel right to me. Nasty ass witch. Anyway, Yes, we have been contacted with Miss Thing. I know that's right, honey. Come on in here. Listen, good to hear, Larry. Listen, y'all, it's really time to go. Y'all, I've been here for 3 whole hours, and I was only supposed to be here for 1 hour and do a little something, something in my living room. Y'all, I did a lot of shit. I cleaned out my turtle tank. The turtles are doing fine. I cleaned the filter. They got a 60-gallon pump. I had to clean that shit. Ooh, girl. Let's say what else, girl. I did a lot of shit today, y'all. Organized my little area. Also, by the way, too, y'all, we definitely we're supposed to be doing the 24/7 cam access, but we have not started that yet. And of course, one of my people said, Mystic, I need you to start that. You know, they sent over a gift last week and they said, bitch, when you starting that shit? I'm ready to see that patio shit. Yeah, listen, we need to get it together, y'all. We got everything really set up, honestly. So as soon as it's on, we're gonna try to make it by the 21st. Okay. Out. We need to get down, we need to get dirty. We're gonna try to make by the 21st. If it does not by the 21st, for sure by the 1st of July. Because y'all know this is my birthday week. Okay. And I'm partying like it's 1999, girl. Okay, I'm partying like it's 1999, and I got one more chance uh, uh, to dance with Prince. Okay, hello, Auntie Prince. Okay, Prince A. Okay, shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm reading my little text message right now. Anyway, y'all, it's time to go. Okay. I thank you guys for your love and your support, and of course, thank you for allowing me to vent and to really release some things. You know, y'all, there's a lot of good energy. I know there's some negative shit that's going on, but definitely stand still. Okay. There's a song that I want y'all to listen to by Mary Mary. Okay, come on in here. And it's basically going to be encouraging you. It's called Stand Still or God. I can't remember the name of the damn song. Anyway, put it on. There you go. Put it on, honey. Listen, y'all, I gotta go. Loving Light, Two Spirit Mystic .blogspot.com, and of course 28 Spirit 8 Mystic 8 at gmail.com. And bye for now, y'all. Thank you all for stopping by here, honey. Yeah, Auntie Prince. Yes, honey, Prince Shay, honey. Auntie Prince Shay, girl. We're gonna call him Prince Shay. And anybody who's mad about it, oh well, girl. So y'all out here worrying about who's gay and I told y'all that Dwayne Wade was a cross dresser, but y'all weren't concerned about Michael Jackson cross dressing. Y'all weren't concerned about Prince cross dressing. Huh? Hello? Y'all weren't concerned about Lionel Richie cross dressing. Y'all weren't about what's his name? Uh what's the motherfucker's name? Big Dre, Dr. Dre, cross dressing shit, wearing leotards with glitter and shit on. Y'all weren't worried about that. But the minute a bitch come out and say that they like the cross dress, y'all cutting in on the cross dressing people. And I'm just like, what got some in? Like some of y'all daddies might have been a cross dresser. My sister-in-law got upset because she talked about daddy hoochie shorts. And I say, any man who's wearing a hoochie shirt, the hoochie shorts is just letting the men know that they bottoms. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm standing on it. And she gonna comment and say, well, my daddy wasn't gay. And I was like, oh, how the fuck she know what a bottom means anyway? She said, well, my daddy was definitely not gay. And he loved hoochie daddy shorts. And I said, well, ma'am, just to let you know, there was a lot of DL black men, baby, back in the day. And I'm not saying, but I am saying, okay? But it's very much a gay look. And girl, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with it, sis. But I really do think, this is what Bella want, y'all. I'm about to get this to Bella right now. I really do think, y'all, I'm going to be done. I really do think hip hop started with some DL shit. There's a link between hip hop and the modeling industry. And I think there's a link between the hip hop and the fashion world with male models. I think a lot of these hip hop artists became famous by sleeping with male models. And that's just what I'm going to keep at. I think that models and singers are prostitutes. They're industry whores. And I'm going to keep it there. No wonder why the Kardashians, Kendall, what's her name, Kendall? That's why Mama, one of the highest paid models right now, because bitch, look at her mother. Hello. Her daddy is a fucking slut. Her older sisters and shit are sluts. And she's one too. But she's a little more She's a little more D. Ellish, which she won't tell you who she slept with. Chris been pimping those girls out since they were fucking 12 years old, bitch. The audacity. Talk about she's a mother. She's a mother, bitch. I'm a mother, bitch. Bad. Anyway, y'all, let me go, y'all. Peace and blessings. That's right, honey. Love and light, y'all. Bye for now, okay? I really do appreciate y'all. And definitely, we'll see y'all the next video, okay? And I'm so shocked to see Sin City Raps up in here. Like, oh my God, I'm not, but I am. Like, wow, okay, she's not bad. Okay, she graced the pages. She graced the pages, honey. And this is perfect timing. Because this week, baby girl, like I said, we're going to be addressing some fake shit. Oh, yes, girl. This week, girl. I don't know if we're going to do it tomorrow on the full moon to release it in with those spirits, or we're going to wait until Sunday, right when those portals are about to open. Hello? When those demonic entities about to try to jump in, girl, we're going to release that shit right there, and they could take them and go. Take them and go. The hoes got to go. Take them, spirit. Take them, honey. If you're not of the light, you're going to go. Go ahead, Jehovah. Yo, Yehovah, hey. Go ahead and take them away, honey. They got to go. Any demon that's coming here, Azone, Baliel, Azarel. Oh, come on in here. You're coming in here, bitch. You're going to take this with you when you go, bitch. Come and knock on these bitches' door first. They love to lie. Lies are so sweet to them, bitch. I need you to fuck them up together because they love it. They love to lie. They love to make shit up. You know, go over there and show them what the poom poom is really like. You know? Anyway, y'all. Baby, can you leave her alone? Baby, keep trying to hunt Bella, y'all. I'm about to whip his booty. It's okay, mama. He not gonna mess with you. I'll whip his booty. Can you leave her alone? Can you leave my daughter alone? She my daughter. Leave my baby alone. She okay. Okay, mama. He mess with you. I'm gonna pick with you, okay? Anyway, y'all. Bye now. That's right. Listen, Sid. I know you were here the whole time. And like I said, before the tea be released, we're gonna have to address, some shenanigans. So I say, we're gonna do a call in. I want my people to call on in, my supporters, those who sent over thousands of dollars and still do. And like I said, they don't have to call, but they don't have to show their face. We're gonna have the girl. Even if we get one of my Hollywood people to call on in, bitch, you don't gotta show your face. She don't even gotta show who the fuck she is. Bitch, just get on here with your voice and clarify and verify that, bitch, I am who I say I am. I can go and be an escort girl. Escorting girls making $250 to $1,500 a client. Matter of fact, when I was escorting, that's how I got my very first car. I had a client who sent me $8,000 to get my very first car. Bitch, that's $8,000 from one person that I didn't even have to meet up with and do nothing with. So me coming here and be like, bitch, let me do a reading for this amount. There's no point in that. That doesn't excite me, girl. That doesn't get me off, girl. What gets me off is helping people. Right now, I'm still paying off student loans, baby girl. Proof to show it, honey. Went to school for medical. I decided I did not want to be a pharmaceutical sales rep. And I said, bitch, I want to heal people energetically. Went to school to become a Reiki master and healer. That's what I'm certified to do. And that's what I've been doing ever since. Even before that, bitch, going in and help people. Bitch, I went to therapy, psychologist, have all my doctor letters too. If anybody need that proof, bitch, got my healing from my trauma and said, bitch, let me show people the way. And like I said, it's not about black people because I'm multiracial. Bitch, I have a white grandmother. I have a Hispanic grandmother. I have a black this and this girl. Black grandfather, Native American. Like I said, there's so much tea. So it's like, I don't identify as those things. I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to show other spirits having a human experience how to cope with what we deal with. Keep it moving. Take accountability, responsibility for who you are. And remember, nobody owe you shit. You are responsible for your own shit, bitch. You are. You are, bitch. You go to school for you. You get a job for you. You pay your bills for you. You don't want to pay your bills for you. You don't want to get a job for you. Like, bitch, don't be sitting back. I need help. Girl, bye. Get it together, honey, okay? Listen, I know that's right, honey. Come on in here. I know Debbie Ivory. Yes, honey, come on in here. Ow. Listen, I love you too, Jordan Lorraine. Yes, honey, listen. Yes, honey, tell your mama I said hi, okay? Ow. Tell your mama I said hi, honey. Ow. Yes, honey. Anyway, y'all, I really gotta go, y'all. Okay. I'm about to enjoy my Sour Patch Kids too right now. I need me a little piece. I need me a little piece of my Sour Patch Kids, girl. They've been calling my name. I hear them yelling in the bitch, bitch. Girl, Bella done took my damn Sour Patch Kids, y'all. Oh my God, you little witch. Girl, I'm hearing the Sour Patch Kids in the box screaming my name, and I'll be goddamn, ain't no box nowhere in this damn bed. I was trying to be cute. And this bitch done hit my damn Sour Patch Kids. Oh, girl. Goddamn. What the fuck is girl? She this oh girl, I don't know how y'all can do kids. These dogs drive me up the damn wall sometimes. I don't know how y'all can do these damn children that can walk around and shit. Cause I'm just like at this point, like girl, at this point, call the SCPCA on my motherfucker. Why would I say that? Bella looked back like bitch. I ain't going back. Bella looked back like bitch. I ain't going back to no SCPC. Listen, y'all, I really gotta go, y'all. The summer solstice is coming on my mama's birthday. Oh, your mama said, okay. Come on. We got a lot in common. My apologies to you for real. I'll hit you up, but first, I sincerely apologize. Well, thank you, Sin. And it's okay though. It's okay though, honestly, because you know what? I understand. Like, trust me, I understand, girl. I understand. Like, what you dealt with and people approaching you and stuff, like I'm the same way. Like I still don't trust people. I still don't trust people. I've been to therapy for it. I don't trust men. I don't trust people. When I say men, women too. I don't trust anybody with teeth, hands, and feet. So it takes a lot for me to trust people. So like I said, I know, the way that happened, me hitting you up, you were like, yeah, this looks a little fishy. Of course, me looking black, me looking like those people that done shit to you. It's like, oh, bitch, yeah, this bitch connect. Oh, and this bitch is saying she's a reader. Oh, yeah, this bitch is connected with people. And I'm just like, no, honey. I listen. I'll keep that for another conversation, honey. I'm not a fan of that shit. Like I said, that's why I used to be on my other channel. I had another YouTube channel called Ancient Egyptian Magic. I used to come out here every single day and preach to people. Spirituality is about you finding you. It's not about no Orisha. It's not about no God. It's not about nothing. It's about you finding you. And I'd be motherfucking damn if people started coming out and attacking me and saying no, and then if shit happened. So it's like I definitely understand, the fakeness, and when you expose people, they attack you and they try to dox you and put your address out there and try to find you and try to show up to people's houses and people's jobs. And I'm like, girl, I wish you would try that. My brother is crazy. My sister is crazy. My mother is crazy, bitch. These people are licensed to carry. I wish you would. I wish you would show up. Even coming into my house, bitch, secured. Bitch, I wish you would show up, bitch. You got to get through the security gate first. Then you got to get into my own private security, bitch. Go ahead and come up over here. Go ahead. Make your way up over here, girl. And the license plate better say you from California, bitch. Because if it say you from another state, bitch, excuse me, I don't know who the fuck that is. And I'm looking through my camera, too, because I got cameras all around this motherfucker. Excuse me, there's a weird car parked right here by my window. I need you to come. And I got security on speed dial, too, bitch. I'm that girl, honey. Hello. Yeah, I'm sitting here in my bed watching TV, and I'm seeing a car parked right in front of my stall, which is right in front of my window, and they're looking a little weird. I need you to come and check it out. And girl, they're here. Bitch, we paid too much motherfucking money for that. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm an open book. Sin, you can ask me anything. As I told you in the little private email, I'm an open book. I'm really here about enlightenment and elevating people. I don't give a fuck about none of the shit. Black people, white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, all that. I don't care about none of that. I'm here to help people fucking evolve. Stop blaming people for your own shit. Like I said, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for nothing else. I'm here to that. And also connect people that are like that, bitch. You're about elevating people and showing people that they are the gods and goddesses that they seek. That's what it's about. And being humble in the process. Because I do know one thing about it, I'm gonna be done. Spirit will humble you. Back in the day, bitch, I thought I was that person. I'm big and bad and this and that. And Spirit was like, bitch, bow the fuck down. Bow the fuck down. Bow the fuck down, honey. When I say spirit, I mean the universal lessons. Like, bitch, you're arrogant. Now you're thinking outside of your head. Now you become a big headed. Bitch, let me show you that you're still human. Let me show you that you still bleed like everybody else. Let me show you that the white person, the black person, the gay person, the straight person that you think is better than you or you think you're better than them. Let me show you that just like they could lose shit, you could lose shit too. And like I said, when my sister passed away in 2018, that was the rock bottom for me. Like, bitch, there is nothing outside of self. You are the answers to every fucking thing. And when you find peace within your heart and your mind, that's when things start working out for you. And you really start healing relationships. You really start healing connections with people. Like, things have happened over the past 4 years to where I'm just like, it's nothing but universal timing. So, like I said, I would definitely love to talk more. And like I said, I'm an open book. I got nothing to hide, nothing to hide. And we could definitely call mama. Okay, we could definitely call brother, sister, auntie, cousins, best friend of 13 years, who are very, very spiritual. And I know you don't believe in that, that godly stuff, but these people think that religion keeps them stable and secured and disciplined. So it's like, I'm not really into that shit neither. Like I said, I'm the most skeptical spiritual person you would meet, but I do feel like I would trust people that are more, hey, I'm faithful in what I believe in and I'm standing on it, versus people that would be like, yeah, today I'm a Christian, tomorrow I'm a Buddhist, today it's the Orishas, tomorrow I'm a Wiccan, today I'm a Hoodooist, then now I do ancient Egyptian. I'm a high priestess. Call me high priestess. And then the next day, they playing belly dance. They belly dancing and shit. Playing Egyptian music and shit. Talking about they reading the Bible and playing Egyptian music. Like, girl, the Egyptians didn't read the fucking Bible, bitch. First of all, the Egyptians didn't call themselves high priestess neither. So you are African, Egyptian, Native American, uh, Wiccan, European spiritualist. This should be a joke. This should be a motherfucking joke. I can't. I can't. I cannot. My cousin. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all. I really gotta go, y'all. I really gotta go. Debbie, you know what I'm talking about, Debbie? They be so confused. Like, girl, what did you talk about the Orishas yesterday? And wait, and then you say you do Wiccan and you're in a coven? The Orishas don't talk about no damn coven. So you're a Wiccan hoodooist? And then, girl, now they're playing Egyptian music, got ancestor money burning, have the Bible open, talk about some, I do Egyptian magic. And I'm just like, girl, what Egyptian magical book have you read? I own 2 Egyptian magical books, and neither one of those books say anything about reading the Bible. Neither one of those books say anything about burning ancestor money neither. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on YouTube, TikTok, and IG? Like, I've been asking y'all this for what, since 2017. What is really going on with these people outside of mental illness? Like, I really know it's mental illness for sure. But what is really going on in these people's mind? And then when you don't believe it, they want to attack you. Like, you're upset because I don't believe it? Like, I need you to manifest. If you're really this powerful, I need you to manifest something. I need to see you level up. I need you to even say publicly, listen, y'all, I believe in my craft. I believe in my power. I'm trying to manifest a new job, a new car. Hell, let's do something for the fun. I'm going on a trip on 4th of July. I need $2,500. I'm going to show you how quick I can manifest. Whatever. Show the proof. But literally, you would see these people in the same place. Or, as I mentioned before, too, I saw a lady in Mexico. And maybe I didn't tell y'all this. Maybe I talked about this to my IG people. But there's a lady in Mexico who says she's from America and she moved to Mexico because she felt more connected to her roots. So I'm thinking to myself, like, Mama's Mexican, Black Mexican, right? And coming to find out, Mama was saying Mexico is the modern day Africa. And I'm like, Mexico is the modern day Africa. How the fuck is Mexico and Africa? Wait, what? So I have to keep watching y'all. I watched your second video, and y'all know what I'm talking about too. Mama be reading tarot off of reading cards. She be reading tarot off of reading cards and shit, girl. But Mama was like, "Yeah, y'all, I'm closest to the Tropic of Cancer, and this is closer to the belt, which makes me connected to the ancestors and blah 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 blah." And then I'm like, I want to do my research. Like, I really thought about doing research on this bitch. Like, let me dig up to see if this bitch is on the run for something. Because I'm like, you notice that a lot with a lot of these people. Like, they be on the run from something. Like, what bitch, what did you really move to Mexico for? Like, what are you really in Mexico running from and hiding from? Because you can get that same energy in California, LA, where I'm at. There's a lot. Like, I feel like I'm in Mexico, and I'm not being shady or being funny. We have a whole block filled with Mexican stores in Spanish only, in Spanish speaking only, and they have the taco trucks and you see the, I mean, girl, markets too. Where I tell you, they sell like real, like, quail eggs, duck eggs, and you're like, wait, what? Like, you would think for a split minute that you're actually in Mexico for real, because you don't see quail eggs at Walmart. You don't see quail eggs at Vons, but this grocery store, bitch, they had quail eggs, they had duck eggs. And matter of fact, I'll do a video and I'll show y'all. They had rosemary, they had all these herbs fresh. I've never seen herbs like that. What was the other one? Lemongrass, they had that fresh. Rue, they had rue too. They had rue. They had rue fresh, bitch. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna show y'all. I was like, damn, like, girl, this is like some real out of body experience shit, girl. So I'm like, girl, you need to go to Mexico, girl. You go to Yuma, Arizona. You go to Texas, El Paso, Mercedes, McAllen, like these places, girl. New Mexico, Taos, Spanish, fucking Albuquerque, girl, California, girls, Las Vegas. It, like, you want, yeah, girl, you running for something, girl. You remind me of, what's her name, Amara Shakur, the lady who's in Cuba right now. Bitch, you running for something, girl. And they can't arrest you in Mexico, bitch. That's what the fuck you down there for, bitch. Think she cute, talk about she down there because she feel more spiritually in tune with there. Girl, I feel spiritually in tune in California. Ain't nothing more spiritually in tuning than where I feel right here in California, honey. I feel spiritually in tune right here where I'm at. Right here. How home is where the heart is, bitch. Wherever I love, bitch, that's where I feel spiritually in tune at. Here you go. Praise the Lord. Praise Jesus. Jesus and Oya and all that. Let me go, y'all. I really gotta go. Loving like y'all. You know who I'm talking about? Did you see her? Like, and YouTube, I don't know why YouTube do that. That should be pissing me off too. YouTube be suggesting these people to me. YouTube be suggesting these people, and I'm just like, why? And I noticed since she came out and said that she's connected to Mexico and shit, that Mama pressed her hair out now. Like before, Mama had this afro and just this really elaborate introduction. It was like, oh wow, okay, she trying to hook, she doing some type of seduction ritual on us today. Okay, let me see what she's talking about. Then Mama talking about she feel like Mexico is where she wants to be, and we don't use money, we use pesos, and I don't know how to convert the money over yet. I was like, wait, what? You go to Mexico, don't know how to convert money to cash to pesos? And then, girl, like I said, girl, she doing the tarot readings and shit with not postcards, the index cards. So I'm just like, oh, girl, this is becoming a joke. Like, I remember back in 2015 and 16, girl, like, you really saw real spiritual people. Now I'm just like, what the fuck is going on the TikToks and the IGs and I'm putting a spell on you right now to bring you money. And the lady did the rich talk about a lemon. And And I'm just like, but how is that going to work though? And I guarantee your lover's going to come back in 3 days. And I'm just like, but maybe God is keeping that lover from dating her so he doesn't beat her ass. Like, the universe sometimes keep things from us once again to save us. And then also once again to save us from ourselves sometimes. So it's kind of like, yeah, girl. I don't know. It sounds very fishy to me, honey. Very, honey. Very fishy to me. Very fishy. I wonder if I call in on her, would she answer? If well, she don't do live. She do little what do you call that? Videos and do the cute little introduction shit. Maybe if I send her a little IG and then say, I want to know. I just want to ask a question. I'm not trying to be too messy or whatever, but what really made you want to move to Mexico? Because I'm sure it's beautiful down there. I'm pretty sure, But what? I mean, you could have moved any place. Like why? Anyway, let me go, honey. Al, do you think JFK was gay and that's why he didn't love Marilyn Monroe? No, but I do think that Marilyn Monroe was a prostitute. And I do feel, and I'm just going to be honest with y'all because I got pictures right now to show y'all. I think Marilyn Monroe was a male. I do think Marilyn Monroe was transgender. I really do. Marilyn Monroe has a best friend. Somebody tried to say the name of the person. No, that's not her. Mama did an interview on an unauthorized documentary of Marilyn Monroe. Mama had on some shades, and Mama's voice was very, very, there. Mama had a very thick neck, and the older you get, if you're a transgender, and if you don't get your surgery done before you get a certain age, you start to get a little thickness and shit. And I said, oh, Mama, this is a drag queen friend. Mama was sitting there saying Marilyn was that girl. And like I said, Mama's voice wasn't raspy like a woman who smokes cigarettes. Mama's voice was like, yeah, like you were really like, And like I said, my sister loved Marilyn Monroe, so she had her phone case, and she has two pictures. One of the pictures of Marilyn Monroe, y'all, I see, I see it. I see, yeah, I don't see an androgynous woman. I see a very, very attractive person, and I'm like, yeah. And then they say she had a scar where her hip bone is at, where her pancreas, and I'm like, a pancreas is not right there. And there's something about her neck too. There was something here. So I'm like, I don't know. I do feel like Marilyn Monroe was a transgender escort for the industry. Why you think a lot of them like transgenders right now? Just saying. I do not think JFK was gay though. I don't think so. I do feel like I shouldn't even say that though. We talked about it before though, but I think I won't do that anyway. Let me go, y'all. Let me go. Love and light. Bye.